Oh, okay. I think we are live. This is the first live stream that I've done for the Enzo Beats This Guy Lorenzo YouTube channel. Hopefully it is live. Let's see the stream health. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're live now. Ranking 250 plus anime with my friend. Can I use your name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Yoshi. With Yoshi. Are they... Are you gonna be sharing your face on your YouTube channel, Yoshi?
No.
You won't be. Okay. Well, okay, are you able to tell me how the sound is for the music?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Thank you. So we're gonna be ranking 250 plus anime today, guys.
I can barely hear it.
You can barely hear it.
Maybe slightly louder.
How about that? Or give it a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that sounds good.
All right, cool. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting stream. Hopefully this won't take like 3 hours. It could take a while, right?
Probably gonna take a while.
Yeah. We do have 250 plus. If it goes insane, I think my cutoff time is 12 o'clock, probably. So there might be a part 2, but I think we can hopefully get through it all. Let's see. But that being said, we'll get started. Yoshi, can you explain a little bit on how we're going to be ranking these animes? Like, what are some things that we should be looking out for or considering?
This is very unscripted. Let's see. Well, first things first, the story. How do we like the story? And obviously, characters and things like that. And I guess one thing we could consider is how well it adapts from the source material, if we want to talk about that.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
And, I mean, basically, do we, like, just talk about things we enjoy about it, and, like, maybe criticize it if there's things to criticize, and then, like, even it out a bit, like, or not even
Yeah.
out, but, yeah, just take all those things into consideration and make a justifiable placement on the tier list, I suppose. But yeah, for me, story, characters, maybe music, or I don't know. But yeah, I'll just talk about stuff that I like for the most part.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'm trying to make sure your voice isn't too loud, but I think we're fine. I think I turned you down a little bit as
Alright.
well. Just fixing up some last minute stream things, guys. I'm sorry. We'll be starting in just a minute. I'm excited. We definitely have a whole lot of anime. I guess I'll kind of show the anime so we can get a little bit of an idea. I'm just sharing this on my Instagram in case anyone wants to come through. Check this out.
Yeah, fair warning. There's a lot of ones we haven't watched on this list.
That
In
is
fact-
true. Explain
in
that,
fact-
yeah.
Yeah, in fact, most of these, like, what you're saying, like, we found a tier list with, like, I think it's like 1,000 plus anime, and, like, definitely more than half we haven't seen, so we just removed those, and we're gonna just talk about the ones we have watched or want to watch but haven't yet watched. So yeah, like, most of these might just go in the want to watch tier.
Right.
So yeah, a bit of a disclaimer there. Might be a bit of a boring tier list, but you know, whatever. We just want to talk about stuff.
All right. I think we're ready to start. Looks like we're ready to go in. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Here we go. Drink of water. Locking in. All right, Yoshi.
Yeah.
Very first up, we do have quintessential quintuplets.
Yeah, this one's all you. Take the stage.
Okay, so wait. Okay, really quick, your voice is still a little bit loud. Let me turn it down really quick. Can you speak really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that's good. So we have quintessential quintuplets number one, or yeah, starting really quick. That is my anime pick. I am I can't say I'm a big quintessential quintuplets fan, but for sure. Actually, before we get into it, let's explain the tiers really quick. So tier lists I think are pretty self-explanatory, right? We have God. We're reserving this for particularly like the best anime of all time, or maybe we might put only one or two for each of us, right? And then masterpiece, obviously great stuff that we feel should be up there, not quite God tier. Then we have great, good, okay, bad, and then very bad tier, and then with the want to watch tier. So that's a quick explanation of how we're going to be doing this.
Want to watch probably going to take up a lot of it, but whatever. We'll
Right.
just yeah.
Yeah, it's for the commentary, if anything. So, all right. Starting off first, we have quintessential quintuplets. This is going to be interesting because it's the first one. I don't know where I'm going to be ranking this. I remember as I was watching it, I really liked it. I thought it was incredible. I should probably look at the camera. I totally forgot about. Okay, so I thought it was really incredible. I don't think I would put it at God tier for sure. I'm not sure I could put it at great tier. I'm thinking either masterpiece or great because it was really a good anime. The sort of I'd say like the plot actually like really surprised me because the character developments of like I thought it was just gonna be another harem anime, right? You just have like 5 girls who all like the one guy, but it's so much deeper than that. Like the plot actually, like by season 2, there's so much character development. And there is 2 seasons and then the movie, which I was thinking of maybe ranking the movie on its own, but I'll just kind of lump it all in there. So overall, it didn't end how I wanted it to, which I was a little sad. I mean, like everyone was kind of sad about that, but I'd have to put it masterpiece. For me right now, these might change. We might be reconsidering it, but I think I'm gonna have to put it masterpiece because I think the plot is good and the character development was really good, and it's probably my favorite romance anime. So we're gonna start there. I know masterpiece is a crazy pull for a first one, but yeah, that's my monologue about it. So there we go. All right, Yoshi, these next couple are all you.
No, it's not.
It's
the
not.
next one is not mine. No.
This isn't?
No.
Oh, so we just accidentally have this in here?
I think you just put in want to watch.
I wasn't necessarily wanting to watch this. I think we just accidentally had one in here.
Okay, well,
should we throw it out?
Sure.
Okay, we do have a whole list of other anime down here that we like. Basically, all this anime down here is like stuff we have not seen and have not considered. So, that is not part of it. So, all right, here you go, Yoshi. This next one.
That's not me either.
That's not you?
No.
Really? What? Okay. Now is it you?
All right, now it's my turn.
I'm not sure where those two came from then.
Yeah, I think you just forgot to expunge those. All right, anyway, so Nier Automata. So obviously, it's based on the video game made by Yoko Taro. And well, obviously if we're going to talk about the anime, I do want to talk about the game a little bit. I have not gotten all of the endings of the game because I know there's like multiple. I've only gotten the worst ending, which most people get in their first playthrough. But obviously, the aesthetic of this, post-apocalyptic future not run by, but consisting of robots is just a really cool concept. And the game's fun. Tubi has a nice thick bakery down there, and besides obviously the obvious sex appeal that Yoko Taro is very proud of, I really do like the story. It kind of goes over like a lot of these sort of sci-fi like Japanese sci-fi things kind of go over like the concept of humanity using non-human characters, usually robots, and I really do like that, and Nier is no exception. it's a really good story. Again, I've only gotten one of the endings so far, so I have to put probably play a bit more of the game to do a bit more research. But now talk about the anime. The anime itself is really good, really beautifully animated. I do like the aesthetic. Again, um, the only I guess the only problem is that it's a bit too one-to-one. Like I do think that I could use a bit more like maybe visual or even like story flair. Like obviously there are certain moments that do give a bit more extra in terms of like giving 9S and 2B a bit more character in like certain like calmer moments. And I mean that's kind of a bit of a just a minor gripe, but so far it's a really good anime. I really like it. I would put it in great for
In
personally for
great.
myself.
When
Yeah.
did it come out again?
It came out pretty recently. I think it's 2023 fall anime. I think.
Okay. Oh wow. So it is pretty recent. Okay.
Yeah.
So great.
The game came out like a couple of years ago, but yeah, I would put it in great for me.
All right. Sounds good. So we got our ranking here. Okay. Next one. Have you seen Kiki's Delivery Service?
Yes, when I was like 10.
Okay. Anything that you want to say about it? Because I actually haven't seen it.
Um, like okay, so when it comes to Ghibli movies, you can separate Ghibli movies into like two separate categories. The first is like kind of like the, like oh look at this beautiful world, it's very beautiful, very nice. Not much plot. Like there's obviously plot, but it's not like super like deep. And then
Mhm.
there's the other type, which is actually deep plot, sometimes really depressing. And Kiki's is definitely the on the side of not much plot, if I remember correctly. But with that being said, I personally do remember liking it a bit better than Totoro,
Mhm.
for me personally, because I just like the aesthetic of like a witch girl just doing delivery services. I barely remember the plot. I just remember um some minor like conflict going on towards like the last third ish of the movie. Um, I do like it. I don't remember enough to make a proper rating. I'd put it in great maybe, but honestly, I'd have to watch it again, um, to make a
Right.
proper rating. But yeah, I do like it's like Totoro was like a bit more like like inner city or countryside Japan. This one's a bit more like city type thing where it's
Oh, interesting.
like if I had to compare to something, it reminds me a lot of like the aesthetic reminds me a bit of I guess Full Metal Alchemist. That's the first one that comes to my head, where it's like not too old but kind of slightly old school like European like
Mhm.
city, and I really do like that. I think it's super beautiful. So yeah, I put in great. Maybe below maybe below near, but I put in great. I don't know. What do you say?
As for the order, I don't think we should get stressed about the order too much since we have a whole lot.
All right, yeah,
Um,
that's fair. Yeah.
I would say like if you do like it and want it, or if you do like it and think, just tell me like if it deserves being at the front or like near the front, let me know. If it deserves being near the end, let me know. But we don't have to get like too nitpicky about it. Um,
All right, yeah.
but yeah, okay. For me, I haven't watched Kiki. I really want to watch it though. I just haven't gone around to it. I do own Kiki Delivery Service chopsticks that we bought in Japan,
Yeah.
and I do like using those. So um, I hope I can watch Kiki soon. I think I would also probably put it in great, just based off of what I heard and know. So
Mhm.
all right, moving
All
on.
right, yeah, next one. Yep. Ace Attorney, this one would just go to want to watch
Okay.
because I don't know how good the anime handles the thing, but Ace Attorney, well, yeah, it's a Capcom video game based that just takes place in a complete kangaroo court because there's some complete BS that goes on in those games, and I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but the games are pretty good. It's pretty funny, it's mystery. You go into a courtroom and you're basically a lawyer or defense attorney. What I don't know how law works, honestly,
Right.
but yeah, it's a fun game, and if the anime is anywhere near it, it's probably good, but I haven't really played many of the games either, and obviously I haven't watched the anime, so I just put it in want to watch. I think it'd be good.
Okay. Now, have you seen Princess Mononoke?
No.
Okay, I haven't seen it either, so I think it's a quick want to watch for both of us. But I
Yeah.
hear it is a really good, one of the best Ghibli movies. Um,
Yeah, it's definitely on the side of like having an actual like more serious plot. that's
Right.
focused on like character and stuff instead of just just world building.
All right.
I think the conflict is like something about. I think it's a bit like an environmentalist kind of story, where it's
Interesting.
like yeah, like the or her name's not Mononoke, it's something else, but yeah, the main female protagonist is like, I guess like trying to protect the nature, something like that. I don't
Hmm.
remember.
It came out in like the 80s, right, or something.
Yeah, it's old. I
Yeah,
don't remember if it's
it's a
80s, but
classic
it's
for
old.
sure. I think like
Yeah.
a go-to like must-watch anime movie for sure.
Hmm.
All right, moving on. Do you know this anime
Oh
or
yeah,
no?
yeah. I know it. It's a Aho Girl. I will put in okay. It's just another semi-generic comedy anime.
Right.
Um,
Slice of
the
life.
characters are yeah, slice of life comedy anime that has no like plot progression at all, unless the manga like has any. But from what I know of the anime, or yeah, from what I watched of the anime, yeah, it's just your average comedy thing. Main character is voiced by um I forgot his goddamn name, Tomokazu, or yeah, whatever. The friggin' Joseph Joestar and Gintoki's voice actor. He's pretty funny. I like the teacher. She's kind of cute and clumsy, but I mean, it's nothing special, so I just put it in okay. I don't think it was bad, but yeah,
I do want to watch it myself as well, so
yeah,
um, I would look forward to seeing that, but I can't add anything more. I've heard about it though for sure, Aho Girl. But
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
next one.
All right, Akamega Kill. This one I have not watched, but I remember my dad being obsessed with it when he watched it when I was in high school, I think. Um, Basically, it's like I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I would like to watch it because again my dad liked it. Um, I don't know if it would be like one of the product of its time, edgy like early 2010s anime, but it's this dark action anime where like none of the characters are safe from being killed, and I kind of do like that type of like no way safe, you like heart pumping action type of thing.
Hmm.
um and I guess there's that blue haired girl, I think she's from this anime, who everybody was horny over, who's like a dominatrix, and yeah, that's really all I can say about it.
All right. Um, Next one, Grave, or that was Want to Watch, right? You haven't seen it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
Grave of the Fireflies. Is that a Ghibli movie or?
Yes,
Okay,
it I'm 99% sure it is.
you've seen it.
Yeah, yes, I have.
All right. What are we
um
thinking?
I would put it. Ooh, it's one of those movies, right, where it's really hard to watch because it's just depressing.
Oh,
But
really?
putting that aside, I personally put it in masterpiece because I really,
Okay.
it's like, I guess if I had to like make a comparison, maybe it it lives in the same headspace for me as the movie Logan, the X-Men
Okay.
movie,
Right.
in which like your basic knowledge of Ghibli movies is more like kind of like colorful, even if it's a bit more darker, it's still like colorful action, not action packed, but like this sort of like magical world, right?
Sure.
Grave of yeah, and kind of in X-Men, kind of like that. It's a comic book thing, but Grave of the Fireflies, similar to Logan, is just like the complete antithesis of it, where it's just depressing reality, and
Hmm.
it's like it's a good movie. Like the characters are great, the moments are depressing as hell,
When does it take
and
place?
World War II,
Oh,
or
okay.
post World War
Post
II, I
World
guess,
War II.
because
Oh, jeez.
I'm pretty sure, I think it was in the beginning of the movie where the character goes, or the character either goes to a firebombed place
Mhm.
or the freaking where the nuke was dropped, or nuke, not nuke, the atom bomb was dropped.
Yeah,
And
I could definitely talk about that a little more when we get to Boy and the
mhm,
Heron, because it
yeah.
takes place in a similar time
Oh,
frame
okay.
too.
Okay. But yeah, Grave of the Fireflies, I think Boy and the Heron is a bit more fantasy, right?
Yeah, I'll talk about it when we get there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
yeah.
so yeah, Grave of the Fireflies is definitely more grounded and down to earth. There's no magic. There's
Oh,
slight
okay,
magic in
yeah.
the Fireflies, like the whole idea of the Fireflies, but other than that, it's just depressing reality of like post-war Japan. Like
Interesting. Okay.
the girl like starts eating rocks thinking it was candy. Like there's moments that just makes it like really hard to watch, to rewatch.
Right.
But like putting that idea aside, I think it's a really well done movie that like when it comes to like a lot of these World War II like things.
Mhm.
There's a lot of ones that like point fingers,
Mhm.
like like, oh, Americans bad or Japanese bad, and okay, I don't want to go into it, but obviously, there's been some things that both sides did,
Mhm.
but putting that aside, Grave of the Fireflies really just doesn't go into that. Like, it just focuses on like the detriment that both Japan and or just the war in general caused in Japan. Like, it's not really pointing fingers. It's just like your classic anti-war message, and it really
Sure.
does that well. And I
Yeah.
think that's really good. Like, it's a very fair, very depressing, but very good anime. So yeah,
All right.
masterpiece for me.
All right. Let's do our best to try and speed through these a little bit more. Um,
Okay.
but because we have a whole lot to get through.
Yeah.
Okay, but really, you haven't seen Angel Beats, have you?
Nope.
Okay, I never finished Angel Beats. Shout out to my friend Simon. He wanted me to watch it, and he says it is a funny anime with a good ending. I don't know if it's like a plot twist ending, but apparently it has a really good ending. And the thing is, though, I did not like it. I thought it was really bad. I only got 2 episodes or 3 episodes in, and he said just keep watching. It gets good. Um, I don't know if it's an isekai or I don't think it's an isekai, but it's like one of those trippy like you go to another dimension kind of or like another timeline or something. I don't know enough about it, so maybe I shouldn't describe it as much and I should finish it, but I did not like it. I would put it in very bad and people would probably hate me for it because apparently it's probably good.
Yeah,
But
I've heard good things about it, but yeah.
yeah,
Go on.
I know. Okay, I'll put it in. I did not like it. It was so boring. I was asking Simon like, when does it get good? But apparently it gets good. But he's like, it's funny, right? I'm like, it's so boring. I don't know. I put in very bad. That's the first hot take. We're gonna have a couple hot takes. That's the first hot take.
Yeah. I
Um,
never watched it, so yeah, no comment for me.
okay. This next one. Have you seen?
No.
Okay. I'm not sure if I want to watch this. I don't know what this is. I think I just sort of recognize it. Um, I don't. What is the title? Animeru?
Anima L.
Animaru.
Anima
Oh yeah, Animaru.
Anima Eru. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I would maybe try it. I'm like I wouldn't like I'm not dying to watch it basically, and
Oh,
it's probably low on the list of like things that are there.
It's Anima Yell.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it just looks like some like cheerleader like
Yeah,
sports anime maybe.
all right. Wikipedia, the plot focuses on Kohane Hatoya, a girl who is constantly helping others, taking an interest in cheerleading. She starts up her own cheerleading club, entering her freshman year at a high school, recruiting her friends, and yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a cheerleading anime.
Slice of
Cool.
life cheerleading. All right.
Yeah.
Next one. Anitore.
I think you added that for want to watch.
Okay. In that case, I have no idea what this anime is about. I don't know. I think I've just recognized it, and like it's maybe a classic. It looks like an older anime. Do you know what it's about? Is there a quick synopsis you could give us?
The series follows 6 young aspiring idols as they train and teach the audience using various exercise routines.
Okay. Oh, okay. So
What?
that's interesting.
Alright.
I did not expect that.
5.4 on Anime Mal. All right, well we're gonna ignore that. Anyways,
Yeah. So it's like a
moving on.
idol anime, but also workout or something, exercises. I'm not sure.
Probably yeah.
Okay. Next one. Do you know this one?
No, I think you.
Is this awesome me? Okay. I have no
yeah.
idea what this is.
It's Anne Happy or Unhappy Go Lucky.
Okay. No comment. I've just recognized it. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Okay, next
Some
one.
school academy has an elite school where students train in various subjects, except for students of class 17, aka the happiness class, who has to like they have to overcome their misfortune and achieve happiness. So it's a bunch of depressed people in a classroom trying to be not depressed.
Okay.
Is what I'm gathering. Anyways,
Next one.
that's you again.
This is me again?
Yes.
Really? I did not add this.
Oh, then throw it out.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know. There's guns in it.
All right, Sailor Moon.
Oh, wait, hold on. We have a comment really quick from a viewer.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
my buddy Aiden says, "Great job so far." He says, "Aho Girl should be in Very Bad, in my opinion. One of the worst shows I've ever seen."
Damn.
That okay? That's a valid opinion.
I mean, it definitely wasn't like anything near good.
Like
I don't think
nothing
it was terrible.
revolutionary, right?
Yeah, obviously nothing revolutionary, nothing terrible. I mean, obviously respectful opinion. I think that's pretty valid because I don't think I've seen anybody talk about this anime.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So Sailor Moon. Have you seen Sailor Moon?
Nope.
Okay. This is a classic. I mean,
Yeah,
I,
obviously.
I think like at some point in your life, if you like anime, you have to watch Sailor Moon. Just an absolute classic. Definitely a lot of girl power in there. I've talked to like my hairdresser, for example, is into anime big time, and she said growing up she watched Sailor Moon a lot, and it was like really empowering for her. So very good anime. The art style is obviously so iconic, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so like what is it? 90s retro, early 2000s maybe.
Yeah, I think the first one was in like 91 or 92.
Yeah.
The original. Yeah.
So definitely pretty. I'd put pretty high up there on the want to watch. So,
Yeah. Basically Dragon Ball Z for girls, but basically, a lot of basically a gateway anime for a lot of people. Still ongoing, kind of like Dragon Ball.
mhm.
Like there's been like a lot of movies and stuff. But yeah, want to watch. Definitely a classic.
All right, next one here, My Neighbor Totoro. Okay, I have a funny story about this, and
Yeah.
that's I was 5 years old, and my mom rented My Neighbor Totoro for me, and she put it on and never turned English subtitles on for me. So I watched the entire movie in Japanese. I did not speak Japanese, at least not at the time. Um, and basically for like all my life until we watched it again. I don't know if you were there when we watched it again. It was like about a year ago.
I think I was.
Yeah,
It was. Yeah.
like late at night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched it again. So that was the first time in like over a decade where I actually got to find out what the heck happened. Um, and I like the aesthetic of it. You know, like you said, Ghibli movies are divided into like ones with plots and ones that is more like aesthetic or artistic in nature. And My Neighbor Totoro is one of those. So much
Yeah.
so that like the ending is like I thought there was gonna be more of a conclusion, right? But it's kind of
Yeah.
ended, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of theories about what happens to the kids. I don't want to spoil it, but definitely watch it. Okay, so where should we rate it though? What would you say about it? I think it was good.
I think I'll put it in good personally. Like me personally, I just prefer the ones with actual like more bigger plots, kind of. And like I said, I kind of do like Kiki's a bit more than Totoro.
Okay.
I mean, good, great. I think it's wherever.
It's good, but it's a classic. Like you have to watch
Yeah,
it
for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, it's iconic.
It's
Definitely.
iconic.
Yeah, no arguing there.
Viewer Aiden in chat says that it was the second anime he saw, and his Japanese babysitter showed it to him when he was 5. So
Oh,
I guess we
interesting.
both saw it at a very similar time. All right, moving on, we got Beastars. I wanted to give this an honorable mention. I'd put it want to watch at some point, but both intros or OPs, intro songs for this anime, season 1 and season 2 are goated, because season 1 is Wild Side. Great song, absolutely great song. And then season 2 is Monster by Yosobi. So goated OPs. Probably some of the best OPs in all of the anime industry, in my opinion. Again, I don't know much about the actual show, other than the fact that I hear it is pretty good, and whatnot. So that's my take on it. Next one.
All right, Ghost in the Shell. Okay. Technically, this would go into want to watch because I didn't watch the anime. Instead, I read the manga.
Okay.
So, it's interesting because the manga for Ghost in the Shell is not very different, but it does have some key differences, mainly the main character. So,
Right.
well, okay, so first things first, Ghost in the Shell, cyber, like it's like the household name for a cyberpunk anime. Really good. I really love the aesthetic. I like the synopsis of, Major Kusanagi being this, robo cyborg thing that, robo cyborg cop lady who, unravels the mystery behind herself and all that. But yeah, again, I haven't watched the anime. In the manga, the main character, Motoko Kusanagi, is a bit more kind of, how would I say? I guess quirky and kind of funny
Hmm.
in the manga. Like but in the anime, at least for what I've seen, because I haven't watched the actual series, she's much more stoic and like serious and like kind of deadpan. It's a really interesting change. I don't know like which is better because again, I've only read the manga and I do like her personality in the manga. So I don't know how the story gets handled differently, and also I haven't read the entire manga, so there's also that. But yeah, definitely a want to watch. It's basically, again, it's the cyberpunk anime. Hollywood made a movie about it that kind of, I think, sucked. I don't remember the ratings. I don't remember
Hmm.
the movie itself. It had Scarlett Johansson, but yeah, definitely a
Really?
want to watch. Yeah. I mean, like, I think it would definitely go in great, but again, want to watch because I haven't watched it. I can't really rate it fairly if haven't watched it.
Right.
All right.
Okay, Boy and the Heron. So I have a couple things to say about this. Shout out to my friends in the Catholic club who at my university who took me to go see this. They invited me to go watch it. I haven't seen many Studio Ghibli movies. I think this is actually the second Studio Ghibli movie. I've only seen Totoro. Um, so I don't have a whole lot to base it off of other Studio Ghibli movies, but essentially it wasn't grounded at all. It was very fantasy.
Yeah.
For sure, the art style was very unique, especially in the opening scene. I'd say the opening scene is really good. I really like the first like 30 minutes of the movie because that's when it is grounded, and I like grounded stuff. So
Hmm.
I enjoy the first 30 minutes. It takes place during World War II, I want to say. Um,
Mm.
Basically, opening scene is this the boys in like World War II era. His mother dies in a fire. That's like very
Hmm.
opening scene, so nothing spoiler. Mother dies in a fire, and he goes off to live with like a aunt or something like that, maybe a cousin, who becomes his mother. And then I think like the rest of the story fast forwards like a little bit later. But overall, the plot gets really like weird. The plot, you can follow the plot, it's followable. The ending, I don't know what the conclusion was or the message of the story. It's a little ambiguous, but it is just kind of weird. It's not grounded. It goes completely into like all of this like different sort of realities and whatnot. I don't want to say too much about it because it is rather new. I would recommend it if you want to see Studio Ghibli movies for sure. That one thing to say though, um, my my friends did really like it. They loved it. I would give it like a 5. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I didn't like the music. The only thing I liked is the animation a little bit. Um, I was talking to my Japanese friend. She said that all her Japanese friends thought it was horrible. Like it wasn't that
Damn.
great.
Okay.
I don't. I would put it in bad. I didn't like it. Maybe I could put it in okay, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. Wasn't the best, but anyways, I digress. Um, okay, next one, Kubo. Kubo can't communicate. No, sorry. Kubo won't be. Kubo won't let me be invisible. This is like the first. Okay, not the first actually. So this is the next one, like slice of life romance anime. For me to rank here. The first one being quintessential quintuplets. Um, I really like this one. This one is a perfect like good comfort anime. Very wholesome in its romance. Very wholesome. Very comfort. Very chill. A little slow pace, but as someone who's been finding anime like somewhat boring in the past year, I definitely still enjoyed it very much. It's cute. The love between them is cute. I'm excited for season 2 for sure. I do own actually a Kubo manga too when I bought in Japan. I think I would put in great. Um, it could go up to masterpiece depending on how we start ranking these, but I'll put in great for now. I liked it very much though. Um, Great anime. Definitely recommend. All right,
Yeah.
moving
All
on.
right. All right. Delicious in Dungeon, a new anime. I think it's a Netflix only, which whatever. Anyways, it's okay. So the anime itself, I think it would go into good for now for me. I think I personally like the manga slightly better in terms of like comedic timing. This Delicious in Dungeon is kind of similar to Konosuba. It's not an isekai or anything like that, but it's
Mhm.
fantasy. It's a fantasy comedy, and yeah, currently it's more so on the comedy spectrum right now. So the comedic timing I think is a bit off in the anime, but it's still a pretty good anime. I really like it. The voice acting, especially for the elf girl Marcel, I can't pronounce it. I think is really good. I really like the characters and the world. But yeah, I think if the anime decides to keep going until the very end, I don't know if the manga ended yet, but I do know what happens later on. I think it would definitely shoot up to great, but for now I would put it in good. It's a pretty good anime.
All right.
It's focuses on like a band of travelers just capturing a bunch of monsters in dungeons and eating them, making like fancy dishes out of them and stuff. It's neat. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Really quick, I want to ask Aiden if you're still in chat. How are the voice levels? How's the music levels? If it's still sounding good, let me know. Um, all right, moving on though. This next one.
All right. Code Geass. I will put this in want to watch because I've never watched it. Code Geass is a pretty popular mech. I think it would count as a mecha anime basically. The main character I freaking forgot his name. God damn it. But he's basically like this, well, mecha pilot kind of warlord person that like, okay, I genuinely don't remember the plot because well, for one, I haven't watched it. Too, I haven't really thought about it in a while, but it has to do with like it's like a sort of like a sci-fi like political fiction kind of anime that's like that features giant robots, and the main character has a special ability where he can control people using his eyes or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, it seems like a cool anime. It's definitely super popular in Japan. Let's see, the red hair girl is pretty hot, and yeah, that's all I have to say.
When it came out, when did it come out again?
Um, it's definitely been at least 10 years. Like,
Okay, it
I
does
don't know,
look a
like,
little older, yeah.
yeah,
Maybe like 2010.
I'd say pre 2010, not like 2000. I think it's at least 2005.
Yeah, looks around there.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Very iconic anime for main character Mai Sakurajima. Um, Honestly, I really liked it at first. It has a very unique concept in the fact that like it talks about love in the perspective of quantum mechanics. So like each episode is like not necessarily each episode, but like each episode or each couple episodes is about a different like quantum mechanic that exists in our real world, and it's explained through like love or like social relationships. It tackles like many like themes like love, but also tackles like social anxiety as well. Is like a big part of the plot line, I think, or at least for like one of the characters. I know there is two movies, I believe. I've not seen the movies, and I should, but nonetheless, I think I would put it in good. I'm not like a huge fan of it. I used to be a little bit more, but I think my taste has changed over time, so I'll put it in good. I do recommend though, but yeah. All right, next one, Angel Next Door spoils me rotten. This one, like Kubo, Won't Let Me Be Invisible, which was this one right here. I would say again, a very, very good top of the line romance anime. I liked it very much. It's very cute. It's very chill, slow paced again, but it's a good comfort anime to watch. Just like again, very wholesome, makes you feel good through and through. The ending is it gets you to the point where like the ending is like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I don't know. I think there might be. I think there's enough content for a season two. Definitely recommend both Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible and The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. Very similar in like its pacing, its comfort. Yeah, definitely. I put those in great. Again, I would put those in masterpiece. I'm not sure. Um, like even reflecting, like I don't even know if like quintessential quintuplet should be in masterpiece. I'm not sure. I think we'll do adjustments as we keep going on, but for now. Anyways, I digress.
Also,
Next
yeah.
one.
Also, the
Oh yeah.
list is in no particular order in each tier. Just gonna
At least for now. I
remind
mean,
that.
like
At least for now.
generally, like we'll see. But yeah.
Anyways, all right. Card Captor Sakura again. Never watched it, but I know it's like it's similar to Sailor Moon in that it's a like a very influential anime for girls. Yeah, put in one to watch. It's another magical girl thing. I actually went to round one recently, and when I bought some points for my membership card, I got some keychains for Card Captor Sakura, so that's kind of neat.
Ooh.
It's still going strong, I suppose. But
Where are
yeah,
we to this
I've never
day?
watched it. Yeah, yeah, I think they had a remake, or I'm not sure if it was a remake or a continuation, but it was definitely in the at least last 10 years, I think.
I like
But yeah,
the art style. It looks very nostalgic.
yeah, the original is definitely like old. I don't know if I think it's around the same time Sailor Moon. I don't know. I don't think it's as popular, but again, pretty popular magical girl thing. It was yeah, definitely influential, and I would like to give it a shot sometime.
All
Yeah.
right. Next one, Oshinoko. Have you seen this one?
I have not finished it yet because I haven't really been watching anime recently. I did like what I watched so far.
How far did you get
I
through?
I think episode like 4 or 5.
Okay, I saw only episode one.
hmm
Sorry, go ahead.
So, oh yeah, okay. So yeah, Oshinoko. Some people get reincarnated as their favorite idols children somehow
Mhm.
because of shenanigans, and then yeah, the main character or I forgot the freaking
I
purple hair
Hoshino.
girl's name. Yeah, I Hoshino gets canned like Walter White in the first episode somehow. And yeah, and then the rest of the series follows the two kids, and I would put it in good. I think I haven't read the manga, but I think it definitely gets better down the line. But the anime kind of focuses on, it's kind of like it's like a character drama that like kind of goes into like like that goes behind the scenes of Japanese entertainment industry. It's definitely an interesting concept. I like it personally. I wouldn't put it in great personally. I put it in good, but I hear it definitely gets better as the series goes on. And I guess one of the girls from Kaguya-sama is also in it, but yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
right.
Just as a cameo, like a friggin' Stanley cameo, but yeah,
All right, one
that's all I
second.
have to say. I'll put in good.
Really quick, just
Yes.
for future reference, um, even if it's in like the first episode, just say spoiler warning really quick.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
probably should. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, all right, so my take on Oshinoko, what I saw in the first episode, I stopped watching because I thought that was enough for me. Which is like, if you watch it, you'll see what I mean, right? Everyone, I think a lot of people watched the first episode and stopped after that. I know I have a couple friends who did that. Um, but I definitely think it probably is worth watching. I've heard it's really good. I Where would you put it? I would definitely say it's at least good. It's probably
Yeah,
great.
I put Um, at its current state, I think I'll put in good. I think like it's kind of like Delicious in Dungeon. It's for me, it's good now, and I think it would get great later, like if as
Yeah.
the story goes on. Yeah.
All right. And then next one.
All right, Berserk. All right. I think there's been two Berserks in the tier list, like the to-do part. So I'm gonna talk about I think the '97 anime. So Berserk in 1990. Or so obviously the Berserk manga really good. I really like it. I'm still in um I forgot what the arc is, but the arc where Guts starts to become a bit more of a villainous character. I don't remember what the freaking arc is called, but I haven't read it in a while. But I like Berserk. I think it's really good. And as for the anime, um Okay, so basically there's been two, I don't know if there's been more, but two notable anime. There's been one in 1997, which covers more initial arcs kind of. And then there's been one in 2012 that's just complete total ass. But anyways, I'll talk about the 97 version first. The 97 version one, I would put it in good. I don't think it's great because like there's like certain moments in the anime adaptation that kind of just not necessarily fumbles things, but it's like it kind of interprets scenes a bit differently that kind of just acts as a bit of a detriment to the story. Like there's this one moment in the manga where like the main character Guts is like under attack basically, and then this one kid, or you don't know it's a kid, but like a door opens and like a figure emerges from the shadows. So the main character just plunges his like giant 10-foot freaking sword into whoever was there. But it turns out it was like an actual child who was there. So it's like
Shoot.
it's a dark moment. But in the manga, it's like it's treated as like a moment of like guts moments of like weakness where he's like he wasn't aware of who was there, and it's like a shocking moment. But in the anime, you know it's a kid there, like they show the kid and then Gus just freaking kills him anyway, so it's kind of weird. Like there's weird moments like that. But otherwise, it's a infinitely better adaptation than 2012, so I'd put it in good.
All right. Okay. This one is a classic, Azumanga Daioh. I have
Yeah.
not seen it. I've seen clips. I think I started watching the first couple episodes, but it is a classic from early 2000s, I want to say, right?
Yeah.
What did you have to say about it?
It's funny. I like it. Animation's kind of mid, but you know that's kind of just what it was for the slice of life back thing, kind of. Um, and apparently the author of Azumanga Daioh did not like the anime for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I like the anime. I put in either. I put in good, but you know, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd probably put in good as well. It's definitely iconic. There's a lot of memes that come from it. The
Yeah.
big one being the "Hello, Avignon." Ah,
Drake going, oh my god.
is that actually like him referencing Azumanga Daioh? Because I've seen
I
that.
Probably not, because Drake says a lot of weird things in weird ways, but I mean, if it is, then
Yeah,
that's funny.
but definitely iconic. A lot of memes I've seen from it. I still haven't seen it though, but yeah. Anyways, what is this next one?
All right, that's I don't remember which Monogatari that is, but I'm just gonna cover the Monogatari series like as a whole.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, just put it in want to watch. Monogatari series. I think the original source is a light novel, but it goes over like a guy who I think is part I think he's part monster. I don't know if it's vampire or something, but basically like he meets all these like girls who are like kind of like these like a part fantastical creatures. I generally don't know the plot. Like there's definitely drama and stuff, and it's it's definitely a highly regarded anime. I think Renai Circulation is where
Oh, yeah,
it's from. Yeah,
yeah.
it's from Monogatari, or one of the Monogatari series, and
That's
yeah,
a
and
that's a song like that's really
yeah,
iconic, right? The
yeah.
yeah.
And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and one thing that I really like and like about Monogatari is that like the style of adaptation, because like here's the thing with like light novels and visual novels, like you can't just have like when you read a book, right? Like characters like say what's on their mind, right? Like kind of like
Mhm.
inner dialogue narration, but you can't really have that in a movie, right? Because you know like having a character just having a disembodied voice just talk 24/7,
Mm,
that would get annoying, right? So
sure.
it's kind of so yeah, like and but the Monogatari anime circumvents this problem in a really like I feel unique way where like they have these like cut-ins where like they basically like show the characters like inner thoughts via text, like really like a flash of text, and I think that like it really goes a long way in the art of adaptation. So like honestly, I haven't watched it. I probably would put in like somewhere great, but yeah, definitely in want to watch for me for now.
Okay, and that was talking about
Just the
Monogatari.
Monogatari series. Yeah, just the Monogatari series in general. Like there's like multiple ones that are based on multiple novels of Monogatari.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know like what's good, what's bad, or like, you know which ones are considered good or bad. I don't know, but yeah, for now, just Monogatari in general, want to watch.
All right. Next one is this what it
Right.
made? What is this?
That one is Azure Lane.
Azure.
Yeah, it's based on a mobile game.
Okay, that's right.
um,
These are
yeah,
like the tank girls, right?
Ship Girls.
Ship girls.
Yeah, I mean everybody knows Azure Lane is basically just a ripoff of Contact Collection, which is obviously superior. You didn't hear from me though. But Azure Lane, I still would put in Want to Watch. I played it back then. It was pretty neat. Um, it's just it's literally just IRL like ships like battleships and stuff like that personified as girls. It's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one.
All right, Baka to Test. That it's an anime that I watched a while ago, and it's the anime that kind of popularized the idea of traps and femboys. Kind of.
Okay.
I will put it in good.
When did it come out?
Um, like 2010s, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, basically the idea is that there in this world there's like the schools are like school classes are separated by like ranks. Like the highest rank kids go to like the fancy classrooms, and the shit tier kids go to the shit tier classrooms, and the main characters are in the shit tier classrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like the whole anime is just about them trying to like prove themselves and like rank up to like the highest tier they can go, because like the main characters are kind of stupid, especially the
Mm-hmm.
main character. But yeah, and yeah, characters are funny. It's mostly just a comedy. It's not that serious. There is plot though, so that's something. And yeah, it has the fanboy Hideyoshi. That's cool.
All right. Really quick, we've only gone through 9% of our whole list, and we've already been about an hour in. So almost an hour in. So let's try to speed run this. So let's get a little quicker, okay?
All right.
We don't have to
All right.
explain the plot too much, but
All right. Yeah.
okay. Have you seen this one, or is this yours?
No. No,
Okay.
it's not mine.
I don't know what this is. Okay, so next one. Have you seen K-On?
No.
Okay, so I've seen K-On! This one's another classic from I think like 2010s Kyoto Animations. Basically, four anime girls, obviously anime. Four girls in like a. It's called like K-On! I think means like light music. So they're like in a light music club, and they just kind of do like basically light J rock. And
Now,
it's really.
didn't you say we weren't gonna do the plot?
I know, but this is one of my more
All right.
favorite
fine, go
ones. So
on.
for the favorite ones we can. So
Uh-huh.
K-On! Definitely really good. I definitely recommend. I wish I could have watched it when I was younger. I felt like I would have related to it more, but it's kind of like just ditzy, like funny slice of life. Nothing revolutionary, but also a classic. I would put it in great. I did like it. As for the movie, I would. So we have the K-On! Show and then the movie. As for the movie, I'd put it like in maybe okay. Oh, the movie was okay. But the actual show was definitely very good. I recommend. It's a classic. All right, next one. Is this yours or no?
All right.
Mine?
Yeah, this one's mine. Uh, frick, I forgot the name. Oh wait, no, I think it's Asobase. It's
Yeah.
it's another like comedy slice of life anime with no real plot. But I think it's definitely one of the best like comedies I've seen that doesn't really have a story. It's about okay, whatever. Three girls just do random shit in the classroom, and I will put it in. Honestly, I want to put it in great because I just found it genuinely made me laugh really hard.
All right. Yeah. So good slice of life comedy.
Yeah.
And when it come out?
No real plot, but 2016, 15, something
Okay,
like that
so a little
period, I
old.
think. Yeah. Okay, that one goes in. All right, Ao Oni, based on the video game, the RPG Maker video game from like early 2000s. I would put in Want to Watch. I haven't really heard good things about it, but I just wanted to talk about the game because the game's just a classic. Like it's one of the most classic like Japanese like RPG Maker horror games where just this purple hideous monster chases after you. Even now it's kind of gotten some attention. Like some Hall Life streamers have played it. It's
Okay.
yeah. Wouldn't Want to Watch.
All right. Next one.
All right. The first JoJo one. For some reason this one's up here. But anyways, Thus Spoke Kishibe Rohan is every episode is a different like episode. Like it's a loosely connected like episode series of episodes where Rohan, a manga author, just goes through crazy shenanigans, and it's really good JoJo craziness. Like like the author Araki like really excels in like writing like weird and wacky shit, and
Mhm.
like Rohan is like one where he can like just kind of just go really into that wackiness without caring too much about like plot consistency and all that. And I will put it in great. I really like it. Like the first few episodes has some really weird character designs, but after that they looked really good because part five, Golden Wind came out and they were really
Okay.
able to streamline the designs. But yeah, I really like Kishibe Rohan. All right,
Spoke Rohan, is that what this is called?
the spoke Kishibe Rohan or
Okay.
Rohan Kishibe.
But Aiden in chat says it equals the Japanese Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
So
kind of honestly, yeah,
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Um. All right. Sorry, I was trying to find the other JoJo's so we could like rank them closer, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay.
All right, Ashton Joe, put that in want to watch because I haven't watched it, but that is definitely a classic. It's a boxing anime, with it's a boxing anime. It doesn't have too deep of a story, but it's definitely like one of the most iconic sports stories. The ending is so popular that it's kind of meme. It's a meme in Japanese culture, like internet culture.
Really?
But yeah, yeah, pretty really popular anime. Really, I definitely would give it a chance.
Yeah, he already
if I have
looks
time.
like the anime Rocky on the front cover. Yes.
Yeah, it kind of is, honestly.
All right, next one.
Um, Crap, I forgot the name, but it is a sad and depressing anime that I would definitely want to give a try. I forgot the name.
Oh, you haven't
It
seen
was,
it though?
I think it was Summertime Rendering. Yeah, Summertime Rendering.
Want to
Or wait, no,
watch?
no, it's not Summertime Rendering, but yes, Want to Watch.
All right.
Summertime Rendering is a completely different anime, but yeah, definitely Want to Watch. It's kind of slice of lifey, but it definitely has some like supernatural elements, I think, and it's a really good emotional anime. I've heard.
Oh shoot! Wait. Okay.
What?
Um, Aaron in chat. Different guy. Aaron in chat says, "No way you put Boy in the Heron in bad." Hashtag unfollowing. Okay.
I mean, I haven't watched it. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the
Yeah,
blame.
the
on
blame
me.
is not on. What's your? What? I'm sorry.
Just
do
it's
I-
Yoshi. Just
Yoshi. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
I won't put the blame on Yoshi at all. I know
Yeah.
it's a hot take. I did. What's funny is I did see it with people in the Catholic club, and they took me. They all loved it. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I could put it in okay, but I didn't like it. That like the story wasn't that great. The music wasn't that great again, and I'm just defending it. The anime was all right. I'm defending my position.
Enzo Beats canceled. I'm gonna throw
Yeah,
you on the bus so I can upstart my career after your
sure.
cancellation. No, I was kidding.
Okay, what do you
All
got?
right. Anyways, all right. City Hunter. I have not watched it again, but it's. I think they had a movie recently, but it's a classic 90 I think 90s anime. It's a neo noir 90s anime like
Mhm.
mystery kind of detective, funny, action. Not like action, but still pretty cool. It's definitely a classic. But yeah, I will put it in want to watch.
Want to watch? Okay, it does
Yeah,
look pretty cool. I think I've maybe seen
yeah,
clips from it.
yeah. I really like the main character. He's funny and all that. All right, yeah.
All right, next one is More Than a Married Couple. Definitely, I highly recommend this romance anime. It was very good. It almost reminds me. So I have to say a little bit about it. It reminds me of like almost like a early 2000s or 90s anime in the art style. It's like for me, it's as if maybe like if Sailor Moon got like a like I wouldn't say reboot, but like an updated graphic. Like it's really neon 80s sort of retro sort of feel. The best okay, worst OP song, but best ending song is one of the best ending songs. Definitely a great romance anime. Totally recommend. I would put in great. Um, yeah, I recommend More Than a Married Couple. It is really funny, very wholesome. Another just great relaxing anime. All right. Okay. Boom. Yoshi, have you seen Your Name?
No.
Okay, Your Name is an incredible movie. Um, I think this might be our first God pick. Um, some people don't like it. Some people think it like it's mid. Other people understand how good Your Name is, but the plot like is so good. It messes with my head. I cried. I cried at the end. I did cry. I saw it with I saw it with Scott, Mason, and Simon, and I cried. We broke it. We were trying to like comprehend it for the next hour. So I would have to put in God just because like the music's great. Every time I hear the music, I cry. The plot is insane. That is the first God pick, I'd have to say. My number one recommend anime movie. It's honestly one of my top five movies of all time, even outside anime. But Your Name, Kimi, what is it? Kimi no Nawa.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, definitely really good. All right, that was our first God pick. The tier, it's coming through, and it's looking like a good bell curve. It's a good bell curve so far,
Yeah.
except for the one to
Except one
watch.
spot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whatever. Whatever.
that
We
doesn't
knew that was
count.
gonna
That
happen.
doesn't count.
Yeah. All right. Chuni Byo. I forgot the title. Let's see. That one. For me is one to watch because I haven't seen it. But it was one of those. It was one of those popular slice of life romance animes of the like 2010s era. Um, Main character basically is like a she's I wouldn't go as far to say she's Christian, but she's
Whoa.
kind of got she's well yeah, she's definitely not Christian, she didn't, assault
Yeah,
her
yeah, yeah,
mother
yeah.
or anything.
Okay.
Sorry, but yeah, no, basically like she's this girl who like kind of just like has like, like she just not mixes up, but like she's she's a nerd who like kind of just like mixes together reality with like her like kind of fantasy delusions stuff. But yeah, it's a want to watch. I
Mhm.
heard good things about it.
All right. Again, the name of that anime was Chinibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai, or Love Chinibyo and Other
And
Delusions.
yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, next one is Skip and Loafer. I think I did end up finishing this one. This one's very interesting. The art style for one is very unique. The plot basically just follows like a rural girl from like rural Japan goes to like Tokyo high school. So her life is like completely different now from the rest of her life. So she's basically learning to fit in with like cool popular city kids. It's a nice romance, very chill. A little, I don't know if I should keep saying a little slow. Just slice of life, It's at a nice calming pace. Um, I think I'll put it in good. It's a good one. I think I did like it more at first, and then as it kind of went on, it felt a little. It started to feel a little boring, but who knows? Maybe season two, if it ever comes out, it will redeem itself to like great, but definitely good. Skip and Loafer. All right, this one,
Citrus, yeah.
Citrus. Do okay.
Um,
Can I?
Remember all those ads? Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So really quick, I just remember seeing like millions of ads for this back in like 2017 for like Crunchyroll, and
Yeah.
I didn't really know like anime very much at that time. Um, but if I remember correctly, it's basically like this girl likes her cousin. Is it her cousin, stepsister?
Oh, I don't know. I never watched this.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, I know it's kind of like sus, basically. Is like they're kind of related or something. But anything you have to say?
um, sh is it gonna go into want to watch, or should we just make another tier?
Um,
Whatever, screw it. Want to watch is kind of just there. Whatever.
yeah, it's kind of there. Uh, yeah. All right.
God, I still remember getting so many freaking ads for this. I'd be watching Goku kicking Zamasu's ass, and then, oh, Citrus, here's two girls kissing. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Thanks, Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, and like that's not a problem. It's just that
Oh yeah, no,
like
okay, okay, yeah, not a problem. But just we got bombarded with those ads.
not a problem at all. Just the
Yeah,
ads were like everywhere. I remember seeing it for like a year, ads
yeah,
everywhere, and like for anything, like even if I saw like a Pokemon ad or a Demon Slayer ad or like an Attack on Titans ad, like as aggressively pushed as that, I'd just be like, I
yeah,
want to stop seeing it. It was everywhere.
yeah,
And who knows? Maybe it was good. I have not seen it though.
yeah.
And I'm sure it's good. I'm sure I would. I don't know. Maybe I would watch it at some point. But I just haven't gotten around to it. Um, More of a meme than anything for me. But
Yeah, same.
all right. Let's see. Tomo-chan is a girl. This one is a very good romance anime. Again, this one is
Need
basically,
tomboy.
yeah.
Need tomboy GF.
So basically, it's about like a tomboy who, like, the guy she likes doesn't even realize that she is a girl, and so she's trying to like prove to
Metaphorically.
him, metaphorically.
Metaphorically. Yeah, like I mean, like he knows she's a girl. Like obviously she has tits and everything, but
I know, but like even then in the plot,
yeah, yeah,
it's interesting. I definitely watch it. It's a good anime for sure, and there's iconic voice actors in it too, right?
yeah,
There's a lot of iconic voice actors.
yeah. The I remember the girl, the person who voices Tomo-chan made a tweet saying, "Hey guys, remember to shower when I go to the whatever expo."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Where would you put this?
I haven't watched it actually, so
Oh, so you're trying to comment on the plot and you haven't seen it. All right. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I read the manga.
Oh, you
Like
did read the manga. Okay.
I like the first like couple chapters. I didn't watch the anime.
Okay. Well, I did see the anime. Um maybe it's good. I think I would
I
put
don't
it
know.
in
Oh,
great.
all
I'll
right.
put it at the bottom of great. Yeah.
Reminds me of a YouTube comment I saw, like how tomboys like don't really like being treated as like boyish when they like get in a relationship.
hmm,
Like if that comment is true, then yeah, Tomo-chan definitely has some validity. Anyways, let's
okay.
keep moving.
Chainsaw Man?
All right, Chainsaw Man. Have you watched it?
I have not watched Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
The
Well, I watched
intro
it.
OP song I think is pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, everybody liked that one because it had all the funny Quentin Tarantino references and all that. But anyways, Chainsaw Man, I will put it in great. It's like I've been reading the manga. I really do like Chainsaw Man. Personally, like yeah, it's definitely really great. Obviously, Studio Mappa doing their Giga Chad animation, or I think it's Studio Mappa, but yeah, doing their animation stuff. It's really good. The movie based on Rize, um, is gonna come soon, and I'm kind of excited for that.
Mhm.
The only reason why it's not a masterpiece is because I don't like the color grading of this anime.
Really?
Like, yeah, like how should I say it? Like it, back in like the early 2000s, 2010s, every action movie, like not anime, like action American action movie, had that Call of Duty like kind of watered down like drab color grading.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's kind of what Chainsaw Man has. Not exactly. Like it's not definitely not as bad because like Jesus Christ, like Battle LA just But anyways, like I really like Chainsaw Man. Like I get that Chainsaw Man is kind of like a half and half mix between shonen and sort of like I wouldn't say art house, but like kind of like a bit more like high quality like manga. But I kind of wish that like in the action moments it didn't maintain that like drab color. I kind of wish it did maybe like take a page out of like maybe like Puella Magia Madoka or JoJo, in which like they kind of get creative with the demons and the color grading. That's
Hmm.
that's really the only like thing that's keeping it from being masterpiece for me personally. But other than that, I think Chainsaw Man is a pretty great anime.
I've never.
Please map.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh yeah. Please Mappa. Treat your employees better. That's all I have to say. Go ahead.
Okay, I've never seen Chainsaw Man. I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah.
About the manga too. Um, and I think all I can say is like as for the color grading, I've always sort of taken it as like it just sort of fits the aesthetic of the world that's built, but I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it, but again, very iconic characters, right? Let's see,
Like
Denji,
yeah,
Makima, Power, Kobeni.
yeah.
Um,
I
I
think
gotta
the
see it. Yeah.
yeah I think the color grading would work if it wasn't used the entire time.
Okay.
That's I guess that's the point I'm trying to make.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, couple comments I have to catch up on. Do me a favor and put One Piece in God, then I'll follow you back. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm not sure you have two One Piece enjoyers here. Um, have you seen One Piece at all, Yoshi?
Um, I watched it up to this 2 year time skip. Until the 2 year time skip, I think it would going great. After the 2 year time skip, it kind of it's like this is okay. You know
We
what?
could
Screw it. Let's just
we
talk
could
about One
start
Piece.
rating it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for me personally, um, after the okay, so in One Piece, like it has it follows a story, and then there's a 2 year time skip in the middle because like a major kind of like Nexus event happens in the series,
Hmm.
and that personally is when the series peaks. Like that event was just so like entertaining and cool to watch, and
Mhm.
like the fights were really nice, and it was just really good. I Until that point I would have put it in great, but like I don't know, after the 2 year time skip, things have been kind of just like kind of fluctuating in quality for me. Like I don't know if it's probably just me because like One Piece has grown like way more, like it's probably the most popular it has been in like forever now. But
Mhm.
like I don't know, like I think uh, I think maybe great. I think it's still going great. Maybe, like I don't know, just put in bottom great. Like I think the what One Piece did initially is still like able to like kind of outweigh the negatives that I feel like kind of stuff after the 2 year time skip suffers with.
Mhm.
But yeah, like, and this is an issue for both the manga and anime. Like obviously it follows the manga, so the plot, falling apart, the plot kind of falling off. Obviously anime will follow that, and
Mhm.
the anime, like, ever since Dragon Ball Super, the like Toei anime has had this weird like funkiness in which like the action scenes are kind of just a bit nauseating. Like when you look at like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, stuff like that, the action scenes, as kind of rubber bandy as they might seem at times, they have some sort of choreography. Like
Mm.
recently, like the choreography is kind of just falling apart. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I still put it in like lower end of great for me.
Okay. I'll put
Yeah,
it
I kind
mid.
of rambled.
I'll put
Damn.
mid great for your
All
for
right,
the
sure.
viewers out there, but yeah, I if you're a One Piece enjoyer, I'm sure it's in Masterpiece or God for you. Other than that, I have not seen it. I I think like the biggest scene for like everyone is like who hasn't started it is like okay, there's like 1,000 episodes. Who wants to start that, right? It's a little tough, but anyways, that is One Piece.
Nice. I mean, that's kind of the good thing about shonen anime. You can just put it in like as kind of like as background noise, and you can
Right.
still kind of enjoy it. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on.
Okay, so we have Black Lagoon.
All right, Black Lagoon. I have not watched the entire thing. I've only watched like the first three-ish episodes. But Black Lagoon, I really, really like. It's what would I compare with? Like the first thing that comes to mind is this kind of drug bust movie called Sicario, but it's not really that. But it's kind of like it's like this really like grungy, like early 2000s edge, like action anime, and I really, really like it. And obviously the main character in that poster, she's pretty hot, and I really like her, even if she's a bit of an asshole. I'll put it in great. I really like Black Lagoon. I haven't watched it entirely, but I really like what I've seen so far.
All right. Um,
Re- Reminder that none of these are in particular order
yeah,
as of now.
as of now.
Yeah,
Another couple things. Aiden says I would definitely recommend reviewing Shangri La Frontier. I did mention it.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to. Let me see if I recognize the cover. Oh, it's new, so we don't. I don't. We won't have it in here. Um,
Yeah, this thing's from like 2022. We added a few that we liked.
yeah,
Yeah,
but other
but yeah,
than
this
that, it's a little outdated by a year.
yeah, I think yeah, a year and a half, I think
Yeah.
at least.
He also says
Okay,
hot
wait.
take 90s animes had the best color grading. I'd probably agree,
Yes,
right?
I agree because I think it has to do with like digital animation versus like cell shaded like hand drawn animation.
Right.
I think I don't know the science or the art behind animation, but I think it definitely has. Yeah, he's definitely right, and it has to do with that stuff.
All right. Lastly,
Anyways,
on the One Piece commentary, he says, my whole view on One Piece changed after seeing the Alabasta arc. It is quite literally a god tier anime.
oh, Alabasta. I don't remember the
Yeah,
fucking.
it's probably like hundreds
Oh,
of
Alabasta.
episodes.
Okay, Alabasta. Yeah, I really did like that. That's the one with Princess Vivi, I believe. Yeah, that arc. It's definitely really high up. I still remember very fondly of that. I think I have the movie version in DVD, but yeah, it's
Mhm.
really good.
All right. Next
Anyways,
one, Carnival
all right, Carnival
Phantasm.
Phantasm. I will just put it in good, or yeah, I put in good. Basically, there's this like franchise. You've heard of Fate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, Fate is part of this like MCU type extended universe called the Nasuverse, and basically it's a funny comedy slice of life that like kind of like makes fun of like multiple like aspects of the Nasuverse, and I like it. You know, as someone who enjoys Fate, you know, Tsukihime, Garden of Sinners, all that crap. Yeah,
Okay.
just good. I like it. It's fun.
Is Fate
And
that
anime.
one game you would play?
Yeah, I sometimes, rarely still play Fate Grand Order, but
Fate
yeah.
Grand Order, like the one we were playing in Japan.
Yeah, yeah, the freaking arcade.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. All
that's
right.
fun.
Next one,
All right,
Naruto and Boruto.
all right. Naruto. Uh, it's been a while since I've seen it. I mean, maybe it would go in good, I guess. You know, it's another one of those, you know, like classic shonen animes. I don't think it's terrible. I don't really remember much, honestly. I have a Naruto headband. That's about
I
it.
think for sure, like, it's a classic. Also, in the sense that, like, if you like it and you do like it, it's probably like masterpiece or something. Like, it's probably pretty
Yeah,
good if
probably.
you're a Naruto fan. Same with like One Piece, but again, there's
Hmm.
probably like 1,000 episodes, right, or something.
Yeah, probably. Boruto. I have not watched it.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
I don't really want to watch this necessarily, but I guess I'll put it
I've
down here.
kind of heard mixed things about it, even among Naruto fans. So
Is it
that's
what is it
not a great
about? Like
sign.
his brother?
Basically, no. It's So Naruto has a son, and that's Boruto, and he's basically the main character.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's
Isn't
yeah,
that like Goku? Doesn't Goku have a son?
yeah. But I don't think Gohan ever becomes the main character. Well, he's the main character of the most recent movie, but that's about it.
Okay,
In Boruto, like, yeah, his son just straight up becomes the main character.
interesting. All right. Well, 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You is an
Never
anime
seen it.
that I am a couple episodes into watching it. Um, and it's all right. It's nothing crazy. Basically, like the plot is just like this guy and these 100 girls basically like get hit by this struck of fate where they're all like soulmates with each other, and I guess he'll probably end up choosing one. I don't know too much about it, but right now I will put it in okay. Um, I don't know too much. I've only seen 2 episodes, and I have a really bad problem right now of like starting anime and not finishing it. But um, I just want to mention it. It's also a new one, so I don't know. It might be good, but yeah.
100 voice actresses, baby.
Really,
I'm
a
definitely
hundred
gonna do
voice
that.
actresses?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but like, yeah, it's 100 girlfriends, so they're probably gonna do that, right? Or at least like, it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I haven't thought about that. But
Yeah.
all right, next
Blend
one,
S.
Blend
All right.
S. So a little bit of a
I
story.
remember.
I think
Yeah.
did you watch it in its entirety before you saw it with me, or did you only see a part of it?
I saw part of it before I watched it with you.
Okay, so we did pretty much watch this together. Like, how long ago was that? Like 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Maybe six or
5 years ago.
yeah, something like that. Pretty crazy long ago when it came out.
Yeah.
A popular meme, smile, sweet, sister, sadistic. It was a popular meme at the time. And I wanted to watch it because I think PewDiePie, right? PewDiePie was like memeing about it. Um,
Really.
yeah, so that's why I wanted to get into it. Where I think it's what good, okay.
Yeah, I'd say good.
Yeah, I think I'd probably put this in good. Um, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Blend S, iconic, iconic in my heart for sure. One of the first like animes I've seen. Um, all right, next one, Yamada Kun level 99. Or yeah, my story with Yamada Kun to level 999. Really, really good slice of life. A little slow at first, but I actually like the plot. Basically, college girl falls in or gets broken up with by her boyfriend, and like falls in love with this like pro gamer, and like the pro gamer is like really disconnected from society and like social relations, and like doesn't really care about anything. But you can probably guess how like he slowly comes around to like realizing his like social senses and like starts to like her and whatnot. Pretty good anime. Oh shoot, where'd it go? Oh,
You put in bad.
okay, yeah, pretty good anime. I think I would probably put this in good as well. Maybe great. I don't remember. I don't quite remember, but like nothing stands out to me as much as these other two did. But yeah, I did like it. I'm hoping for season two. Um, okay. How do you say this one?
Atelier Ryza.
Atalia
I
Ryza.
tell you, yeah, I think. I
Yeah.
played the game, or I played the first or second game. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was fun. I don't remember the story. That's all I have to say. I
All
haven't
right.
watched the anime.
It is pretty new. I think it came out like last year.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
is it an isekai or just takes place in a fantasy world?
Just Fantasy World.
All right,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
Um, it looks good to me. I want to watch it. I don't know.
I like the game.
I
The
heard
girl's hot. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
I heard like the actual like visuals for the anime were like pretty unique in some way. Like it was like unique angles or I don't know. I'm not
Hmm.
sure, but
Angles, huh? Like maybe a
no,
booty shot? No. Okay, I'm
no,
just
it
kidding.
was more
Uh-huh.
like dynamic, like the camera motion or something. I
Okay.
could be wrong. Maybe that was just the trailer, but um,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I have to say about it. Okay,
All right. My Hero. Hmm. Have you watched it?
I have not watched it, but I heard
Okay.
if you watch it, you're smelly.
I mean, anyways, I watched it. All right. This is definitely gonna cause some. Well, I mean, I don't know how many people are watching the stream right now, but um, I mean, people who like it definitely really like it. But me personally, I think the biggest deal breaker for me was the main character. I just couldn't get into Midoriya for some reason. Like, I just didn't really like his personality. Like maybe, like I don't know. Like I know a lot of people said he's like relatable or something, but I don't know. I just don't really find it that. I do like the concept of the world. Like it's kids with superpowers. Getting doing class and stuff. But I don't know. Like it didn't really hold my attention much, and um, from what I saw, I kind of just thought it was kind of boring. Yeah, I guess I'd put him bad, but from what I hear, like certain arcs later down in like I guess the manga. I don't know if it's been anime yet. Like I've heard like some like YouTube videos saying this arc is terrible or some crap. I don't know, but I don't know. I just didn't. I couldn't get into My Hero Academia. I will say though, the
Yeah,
bunny girl, she's hot as hell, and if we're ranking anime girls, she'd go straight up to like S tier or something. But anyways,
really. Hold on, I have to see this. My Hero
the
Academia Bunny Girl.
um Rumi Usagiyama, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Tan, yeah, tan tomboy, hot, yeah.
All
I
right.
like
Well,
tomboys, need
again,
tomboy.
when it
Anyways,
comes to My Hero Academia, um, I don't know. I heard you're smelly. Where are you putting it again?
I just put it in bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I mean,
And
maybe
not many
okay would
people
be more
like it.
fair, but
It's like universally shit on nowadays.
really?
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
yeah, I guess nowadays kind of. All right. Oh, Darling of the Franks.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe
Oh,
it's not
oh yeah.
universally
Sorry.
shit on, but the fan bases for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I don't really want to consider the fan base because yeah, I mean, fuck the fan base. But oh, sorry. I don't know if we should curse or not in these things, but
Next one.
yeah, the fan base cringe. Yeah. Darling of the Franks. Yeah, I put this in bad as well.
All right.
Yeah, like it kind of tried to be its own unique mecha thing, but I think it just kind of just fell apart, especially towards the end. Yeah. Anyways, next one, Crayon Shinchan. I put this in okay for me personally. It's like it's a class. It's a Japanese classic. Yeah, it's a well, I'm pretty sure it's a kids show. Like I've seen like clips of the English dub where it just does not feel like a kids show for some reason. Like I swear this thing is a kids show. Like when I watched it in Japan, but it's just a generic slice of life kind of kids show thing where like stuff happens. So I just put it in okay.
All right. And Devilman.
Oh, all right, Devilman Classic, the first one. I would put that in. I would put that in maybe good. I guess the higher end of good for me. Um, it's a classic. Like the guy who wrote it. I think his name was Nagai. Was it Go Nagai? I don't remember, but the guy makes some pretty cool stuff. I really like the concept. It's a classic anime. It's definitely aged, but yeah, I don't know. And as for Devilman Crybaby, I would put in want to watch because I haven't seen it, but I've heard only good things about it. Kind of like Pluto, I hear it's a pretty good, like more mature take on the classic, and I definitely would want to give it a try.
You
Anyways,
want me to talk about Pluto very quick?
um,
You have it here.
yeah, I'll talk about it because it's good. Okay. You want first find the Atom if you can, the black and white one.
Oh, the black and white one. I remember.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so Adam, I've okay, so I'm gonna talk about the '80s anime because that's the one I saw. That black and white one, I think, is referring to the '70s anime, which I have not seen. I've only seen the '90s anime, the 2007, I think, Hollywood 3D remake, which was not that bad. But anyways, Adam, I really like it. I would put it in good, I think, because I haven't watched a lot of it, but what I did watch, I did like. Um, it's basically like some a kid dies in a car accident and like his dad, I guess, like recreates him as a robot and he basically like saves the world from stuff and all that. And it's a really good anime. It's not like oh whatever. But anyways, Pluto I would put in honestly I want to put in God, but I think we should be a bit more fair. I would put it I want to put in God, but maybe Masterpiece would be more fair. Pluto, so Pluto takes one small story arc from Astro Boy or Adam,
Okay.
where like basically like this guy creates this robot called Pluto who was designed to like destroy these like seven other robots, including Astro Boy, and it turns that simple plot into this really good and like heart wrenching mystery, and kind of like near it discusses it discusses human nature via non-human characters, aka robots, and it's just so good. I really liked it. We should probably hurry up. So yeah, basically for me, Masterpiece, really freaking good anime. Yeah.
All right, and this one,
All right, Death Note.
Death
I've
Note.
watched the original Death Note. I would definitely put in great.
Is this
It's a classic for a
the
reason.
Unravel one?
No, Unravel would be Tokyo Ghoul, I
Tokyo
think.
Ghoul. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but Death Note, definitely a classic for a good reason. I like it. Definitely good mystery. Characters are really good. Yeah. Maybe top of good, but great. I don't know. What do you think?
I haven't seen Death Note, so
Okay.
I can't really comment. Good. Great.
Uh, I personally would put in great for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. This.
All right. The daily life of high school boys. This is just another haha funny comedy. Honestly, I think I would put it above Asobase Asobase in terms of comedy. Again, no story, just funny, and I really like it.
And where?
Uh, uh, uh put it in great above the three girls, the Asobi
Oh, okay.
Asobase. Yeah, I'll put it there for me personally. Yeah.
Okay, some comments. Boruto is definitely not worth watching. 70% of it is
Damn.
filler.
Okay.
I've heard that too. It's like all filler.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Interesting.
and then Aiden also says Death Note is amazing till it gets the near arc. Um, so I don't know what
Oh,
that means.
the last time I watched it was like 10 years ago, but I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right, so this next one got like
Yeah, that's you.
okay, so Edo Manga Sensei is like a really weird one that like the anime community is like, why would you create this? Like, what is the point? What is the point of this? Basically, I don't know if this girl's like, I don't know. I'm just throw out like 11 years old or 12 years old or something. She's like a really good artist, but she live streams as well. And I, th- actually I don't even remember. I is the guy. I think the guy like watches her live streams or something, but he doesn't know it's her, and like he thinks she's hot or something. It's weird. It's a weird anime. I think like, yeah, like the guy like falls in love with his sister or something. I'm not sure. I did watch it. Um, I would probably put this in bad. Um, I don't remember too much. There are like there's a couple iconic stuff from it, like in memes around the time, but other than that, yeah.
All right, Danganronpa. I have not played the games or watched the anime either. But yeah, basically it's an adaptation of the games, and the games seem pretty interesting. It's like a bunch of like students who like just do some bad crap, and then they all get judged by that bear thing. I don't know the plot, but like I really like the style of it. Like the blood is like all this neon colors, which is kind of cool and fancy. I really like the art style. I don't know who the artist is, but like it's got a unique art style. I really like it. Yeah, I would like to watch it.
Okay. All right, defrag.
Defrag. I guess I'll put that in okay. It's another slice of life anime. Barely like minimal romance, kind of not really. I think it's like or if I watched this like a while ago, but basically some guy like gets friggin' dragged into some like board game club and shenanigans ensue.
All right, and this.
All right, Dagashi Kashi, maybe bottom of good for me. It's really interesting how the guy who wrote this would go on to write Call into the Night. But anyways, it's another slice of life thing where like some kid who wants to be a manga artist gets roped into like taking care of a candy shop in like a countryside area. And like they talk about candy, shenanigans ensue, slight romance. Yeah.
All right. Next one is Spy Classroom. This one is a recent anime that came out, um, which actually got like a season two really quick after. Like I guess maybe like a year after. I want to say it was almost like half a year after, or maybe like three quarters of a year after. But I think like season two came out quick, or maybe it's like a part two or something. But I think it is season two. Anyways, um, it is basically like it takes place in like it has like a Victorian era aesthetic. And I like the concept. It's basically like all these like girls went to a spy, like spy university. They become spies, but they're all like the rejects of like their schools, and they're basically tasked to work on like the best, like the most important top secret mission. I think there's like a civil war ish thing kind of going on, or like it's after a war and they're trying to preserve peace. I think kind of like that Spy Family sort of um sort of context, but my biggest gripe about it is like it sets up really good. There's some good characters. Some characters are meh, but um, they rushed it. They rushed the story in like the first couple episodes. I started to get bored after like episode four, but I still try to watch it just because I do like the characters. Like the main character Lily, I think is her name. Um, like she's pretty fun. There's a couple fun characters, and it's nice. It's chill, but they really rushed it. Like the first like sorry, I'm gonna go into it a little bit, but like the first episode is like okay, it sets it up, and then the second episode they're like training for the mission, and I think like by the third episode they're already at the mission, and like what could have this what they complete the mission in like an episode or like two, and what could have been like the whole season of that's what I hated is they show like a training arc for the big mission they have to go on, and that training arc is like only like like a couple like a minute montage, and I feel like they could have spent like a whole season on this like training arc and like this mission. But I think in hindsight they're supposed to have like fail the mission or like kind of like barely succeed at it, and like the real actual training arc starts after that. It was kind of weird. It was just the pacing, I didn't like it. Maybe it gets
Okay.
better in season two. Sorry, I know I took a little bit of time on that, but
No, no, don't worry.
yeah, it's interesting for sure. It's a comfort. I like it. Okay, so Cowboy Bebop, this one.
Cowboy Bebop. All right. Don't freaking crucify me, but I have not watched it. But I
Hmm.
definitely do want to, cause like this is like kind of like with Ghost in the Shell. It's kind of like just the anime for neo noir, futuristic like stylishness. Like I know the basic synopsis. Basically, like I think there was a space war, and it caused like Earth to become like barely livable, and like the main characters are kind of like mercenaries who like just barely try to get by, and basically like characters are really good and all that, so I definitely do want to give it a shot. Yeah, just don't watch the Netflix live action adaptation, I guess, because I've only heard bad things about it.
Mhm, mhm.
All
All right.
right, next,
Um,
Captain Tsubasa. Again, another one to watch because I've never seen it, but this is again another quintessential sports anime, kind of like Ashita no
Dogs.
Joe, bruh. But yeah, no, it's definitely like like the household title for a soccer anime. I'm not sure what the plot is. It could be super generic for all I know, but it's definitely like a classic soccer anime. I don't really know much soccer, but it's popular for a reason, I
Like the
assume.
old
So
Blue Lock, I guess.
I've never seen Blue Lock, but probably maybe.
I think it was a soccer anime.
Okay, just put in a want to watch because I've never seen it.
All right, this next one.
All right, Bobobo. I will put that in great for me personally. To me, it's like a slightly lesser Gintama. Like I know Bobobo fans will probably take that as an insult. I'm sorry, but I still do think Bobobo is a really good anime. It's really funny. It's it's a comedy shonen with some kind of plot, And I haven't watched the entire thing. I definitely should, but it's really funny, and it's one of those rare moments where like the English dub is also insanely funny as well. So yeah, I definitely think it's pretty good. I like it.
All right, 1 second. Let me try and I want to show a little bit more show a little more stuff. Let me try adding very quick display capture. I want to see if I can add some more context.
Bro, you're supposed to do this before the stream starts.
I know. Boo-hoo. Wah.
All right, technical difficulties
Yeah,
or
really quick.
something.
I just want to. Okay. Let me fix this really quick.
Well, I can't see chat, but let's see. I don't know. Snake and Fortnite, guys. You got the skins yet? You know, I like Snake. I like Metal Gear. Go check out my channel when I eventually make it, because I haven't made it yet. I'll review anime and games and movies and stuff. Check it out when it happens.
I'll leave a link when his channel opens. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
all right.
really quick. Okay, yeah. So like now I can like actually, like drag in some windows so I can like show them.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah, I can show. Okay, that's good because I wanted to like actually show them a little more.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we on? Okay, this one is pretty iconic. Nagatoro. Don't toy with me,
Yeah.
Nagatoro. What do you have to say? Have you seen it?
I've read the artists like stuff before they became a
That
normal
doesn't
manga
count.
artist.
We're talking about Nagatoro.
I know.
We're talking about Nagatoro.
So okay, well, okay.
You have not seen it.
So yeah, I have not seen it. I have not
seen
read it, so I can't say
let me
anything.
talk about this.
Okay.
I have seen it.
All right.
What do you call it? So I saw season 1 and season 2. The first 3 or 4 episodes of season 1 is almost unbearable for me because it's basically just like this guy who likes getting teased by this girl, and like if you're into that, maybe, but it was so unbearable. Like my friend Mason, like was like totally recommending me. He's like, you gotta watch it. It is so good. I'm like, okay, I'll try to stick through the first couple episodes. It was almost unbearable just because like it was just so teasing, and it's just like I can't watch this. It's so bad. But then it got really good by the end of season 1 and season 2. Right, there is a season 2. I'm not trolling.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
But definitely, I would recommend. It's a little hard at first, but definitely does pretty good. I don't know if there is maybe season 3 is gonna come out. I totally forgot, but yeah, this is pretty much it. It's good though. You know, there's some good character development, which I think redeems for it, and it becomes chill for sure. All right, that's what I'll say. What do you have to say?
All I have to say is before Nagatoro, this guy made basically like beta Nagatoro, and that one, like if you thought the first 4 episodes were unbearable, dude, the beta Nagatoro, that is just 100 times worse, bro. Like just reading it made me mad. Like, I guess like again, I haven't seen it. I've only seen clips, but you know, it's like light teasing, kind of haha funny. But like in the beta Nagatoro, she's just fucking mercilessly bullying the character, the guy. It's like ugh.
Yeah. Well,
but yeah, I mean, yeah, no bearing on the actual anime, obviously.
I would recommend it. Very quick, I did move up Yamada-kun to great. I think it is pretty great. I think I will also put Nagatoro in great because I know it is really iconic and a lot of people like it.
Okay.
So I'll give that to you guys. All right.
All right. Fate Prototype. I haven't read the entire thing. I don't even know if it's ongoing or not, because like the progress on these things is all weird. But Fate Prototype. All right. Don't get mad. I like Fate Prototype better than Fate Stay Night, with the exception of maybe Heaven's Feel. But Fate Prototype. Okay. So main thing that I really like about Fate Prototype is the idea of King Arthur, or the relationship between King Arthur and his former master, which is just some psychotic girl who now like commands the beast of 666 somehow. And also the main character I think is a bit more interesting than Shiro from Fate Stay Night. But yeah, I haven't read the entire thing because I don't even know if it's finished or not. But yeah, Fate Prototype. I really hope they make an anime for it eventually. Cause well, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is this in the anime section? They made like one teaser anime and that's it. But anyways, yeah, there's no anime, so I'm just gonna talk about the light novel. For that, I'll put it in great for me personally.
Well, have you seen the anime?
Well, yeah, I have. It's like a 5 minute teaser that like kind of like
Okay.
kind of goes over certain like major events.
All
So
right.
it's you know it's not terrible or anything.
Next one.
All right, all right. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? I haven't seen the entire thing for this one either. I would put this in maybe top of good. I'm not sure, but again, I like fit girls. I like tomboys, and this one kind of just is an anime about girls working out, and it has minimal plot, but it's nice and I like it. It's hot
Okay.
and it's funny.
So Dragon Ball.
All right. First off, Dragon Ball Kai. Put it. Oh, well, thank you. All right. All right. You know what? Yeah. Talk about original Dragon Ball. All right. OG Dragon Ball. Great. I'm gonna have to go great.
Okay.
Maybe below One Piece. Yeah. Yeah. OG Dragon Ball. Really good. Really fun. It's definitely like small scale and all that, but yeah. Dragon Ball Kai. I would put in okay. Actually, I'll put it in bottom of good.
Right.
Dragon Ball Kai is just Dragon Ball Z, but with less filler, which is nice in some situations, but kind of not great in other situations. And also, I don't like the color grading of Kai.
Okay.
All right, next up, Dragon Ball Z. Great. Just I have to put it at the top, bro. Like
Top.
it's just too iconic for me. Obviously, the Buu saga is kind of where things kind of just fall apart. But man, Saiyan saga, Frieza saga, Cell saga, it's just like he's just batting for like the author Toriyama's just batting for 1,000. It's just so good, and like action scenes, like some are good, some are bad. Probably the best action scenes in the Buu saga, which is kind of ironic, but still, I mean, I have to put it up
This
there.
is the
I mean,
iconic one though, right? Dragon Ball Z.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
robust.
Z's just, I mean, there's a reason why, everybody in Mexico loves it, dude.
That's actually so true, bro. I had a coworker. He was Mexican. He's like, my son loves Dragon Ball. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find my son a Dragon Ball shirt. But, okay,
All
Dragon
right.
Ball GT.
GT, I will put in okay.
Okay.
I'll put it in okay. There's definitely really good moments. Like Super Saiyan 4, I think is still such a great design, but like it's like the peak of Dragon Ball GT is nowhere near the peak of like Dragon Ball Z or original Dragon Ball, and it just fluctuates in quality. But I don't think it's terrible.
All
All right, moving on.
right. Really quick. Aiden says Dragon Ball Kai has goated English voice acting.
That is true. Like as much as like whack kind of bad things that the actors have done, poor Vic Mignogna, I will say that the acting has just majorly improved from the original Z. Like I mean, I'm kind of judging these based on Japanese voice acting because I'm Japanese. I watched the Japanese version, but I
Right.
will say that like Sean, especially Sean, the voice actor of Goku's acting, just like the original transformation of Goku from going Super Saiyan, like the version from Z and the version from Kai is like night and day, bro. It's so like he's majorly improved. I'll give him that.
All
Definitely,
right.
separate art from the artist. Yeah, it's
Another
definitely.
thing. Sorry, really quick to say. Aiden was
Yeah,
saying
go
that
ahead.
my voice was like a little low, so hopefully the levels are a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
Let's keep going.
here
Oh,
might be another. I don't know. I want to put in God, but now it's kind of weird if I put two in God. But I personally really like Demon Slayer. Is my favorite anime with like an expanded universe of lore. Um, I don't know. I really like this one a lot. The animation is great. The music is great. The animation is actually incredible, man. There's some scenes that are just like,
oh yeah.
oh my gosh.
Classic ufotable magic.
Yeah. I
Hopefully
want to
they
put in
actually
God.
pay their people.
I'm gonna put in God, but I could adjust that later. But I do
Okay.
like it a whole lot. For me, I put Your Name in God because of like its story plot. and like how good that is. And then I put like Demon Slayer and God just because it's all around like insane animation, insane like world building, um, just like visuals and storyline. The storyline's like not crazy, but it is really good. It's great. I love it. For me, Demon Slayer is like one of those ones I'm always excited to watch, and I can't wait for the next season, which comes out soon. All right,
And
Doctor
I have
Stone.
not seen it, so I can't say anything about it. I have not seen that either, so I can't say anything about it. I
Ye-
I don't. Yeah.
Did you want to watch it or?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, the guy like teaches you how to make Coca-Cola out of like fucking like poop and shit, so that's cool, I guess.
All right.
I only know that I think it's in the future, and then like a bunch of people like it's in a post-apocalyptic world, and they have to like kind of go caveman, but like one of them's like super smart, so they kind of advance pretty quickly. I think something like that. All right, Konosuba,
Konosubarashi.
definitely up there.
Yeah. Um. Do you want to say anything about it, or I watched it recently. Yeah.
Okay. So again, unpopular opinion, but I don't like isekais. I don't like fantasy stuff personally. But Konosuba is a very good exception because it kind of just throws out those tropes that I kind of just get bored of in isekais and all that. So yeah, I'd say masterpiece. Yeah, Konosuba is definitely an isekai slash fantasy like exception for me. I really do like it.
As for
Yeah.
me, I actually haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen any isekais or fantasies really, because I'm not a big anime watcher. But um, that being said, Konosuba was my first isekai, and I really love Konosuba just because it's so like like knee slap funny that like the comedic timing like of like the lines that I don't know, like the jokes. It's just so funny. It's a funny anime. It's a good story. It's a good laugh. It's also very iconic. I would personally put it in masterpiece. I like it a lot. Actually, while we're rating that, let's talk about Explosion too. You said you haven't seen this one yet, right?
I don't think so. Yeah,
Okay,
it's definitely on my watch list though. Yeah.
I'm currently in the middle of watching Explosion. I think I'm like halfway in, and I really like this anime. It is the off or what do you call it? The spin-off. It's a spin-off
Yeah.
for Konosuba about the explosion girl Megumin. She's also very iconic in the anime community. Very good, very great so far. Yeah, I'd probably put it in great. I don't know if it's maybe a masterpiece. I think like for me, the Konosuba universe is a masterpiece in general. But yeah, I'll put her spin-off in great. I like it a lot though so far. I think it's really good. Anything else about Konosuba or
Um.
there is a movie
I like
too,
it.
right?
Yeah, there was a movie. It kind of progressed the relationship between the Kazuma and Megumin. That's kind of like the biggest draw of the movie.
Okay, don't say anything. I haven't watched it yet. Haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
But
I
But
mean,
yeah.
that was in the trailer, so you know.
All right. Well, yeah. Konosuba next season comes out pretty soon too, so I'm pretty excited. All right. So this next one,
I don't know what that is.
it is called Higahiro, and I watched it because the title was so absurd, and I was not expecting it to be what it ended up being. But the title is
After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school
Yeah.
run. Okay.
so Higahiro. After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway.
Yeah, hear that, neck beards? You gotta shave, bro.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
I thought it was gonna be weird, and I ended up
You guys are
actually,
probably not neck beards. Sorry, sorry.
I ended up liking it actually a lot.
Or not neck beards. My bad.
What do you
Sorry.
call it? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Yoshi has not seen this.
Listen,
He
Yeah, I've
shouldn't even
not
be
seen this.
talking right now. No, I'm just kidding.
all I'm saying is the viewers are probably not neck beards, and you guys are all chill.
Okay, well,
Maybe,
according
I
to my
hope.
statistics, 75% of the viewers are female. Out of all my videos. Anyways, that being said,
Okay.
what do you call it? So yeah, this anime I did not expect it to be really good. It deals with a lot of like stuff like anxiety, trauma, SA, just a lot of like really deep and sad stuff. It ended up being a really sad anime. Like I felt really bad for the main character and whatnot. But yeah, good anime. I should probably rate it. really quick. I'd probably put in good. Yeah, I think it's good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Digimon. I played a really old Digimon game. I think on the DS that my friend had. Maybe it was either the Wii or DS. I don't remember. I never watched the anime. But it's like I don't really hear much about Digimon. Okay, here's the thing about Digimon. Like you hear like you see anime like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Like they kind of like either stick to like just one thing, like with Pokemon. Well, I guess they kind of retired Ash recently, but or they like kind of just like tell different stories continuously like Yu-Gi-Oh. But Digimon had this like really like interesting like movie. I think in like the past few years, in which like they described, or it was about the main characters of the original anime grown up. I think that's a really neat concept. So I definitely do want to check out Digimon sometime soon because, like imagine like you like years later, they suddenly like make a movie about Ash where he has to like move on from Pokemon as he becomes an adult. Like that's a pretty interesting
Oh yeah,
concept, and Digimon did that.
that would be pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Real quick, I just want to say, thank you, Aiden, for stopping by. Good night, man. I appreciate you watching. You're
Yeah, thank
here
you
for
for
the good.
supporting Enzo.
Yeah, you're here for the first hour and 50 minutes. Jeez, dude, the past hour went by so fast. I swear, I just checked. It was 50 minutes,
Yeah.
like 10 minutes ago. What the hell?
Hey, time flies when you're having fun.
I don't think we'll be able to finish this. Should we do a part 2 tomorrow or?
If you want to.
Okay, well we'll try to get through maybe like 20 more minutes.
Okay.
But
Not till 12.
no, I'm dying
Okay.
right now. I'm a little tired.
All right.
To be fair.
All right. Fair.
We're gonna have
All
to
right,
do part
let's go.
2. I gotta move this up. Okay.
All right, bro. All right, Dororo. I've never seen it, but it's a remake of a really really old anime. I think even my dad has some manga of the original version of it. I think it talks about this like baby who had a birth defect, like really really bad birth defect, and I think he has like swords for legs or something. It's really weird, but it's like a samurai anime, and Dororo, kind of like Pluto, seems like a bit of a mature take on the original, and I would definitely like to check it out.
So
Want to watch?
want to watch.
Yeah.
All right.
I have not seen it, but I would like to.
Okay. We have a couple hot takes coming up here. These next two
Oh, boy.
ones. Let me change the music really quick because I'm kind of getting annoyed of this loop. Okay.
You gotta get a
Second.
playlist, bro.
I am. Well, it has to be like non-copyright too.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay. This next one. Kanojo Okarashimasu, otherwise known as Rent a Girlfriend. The most like one of the most controversial hot take animes. It was #1 in Japan when it came out for like 10-12 weeks. Like people liked it a lot, but I think what
Prime Minister Abe is disappointed.
I think what people don't like about it is that like apparently in the manga the plot goes nowhere. But I like it. I like it. Okay, I like season 1. I like season 2. I like season 3. I watched it with my friend Simon, and we just got hooked. It's like one of those like you hate it, but you have to go back to it. It's like cheesy. Season 3, honorable mention, was actually really good because that is like the agreed upon like only good part of the manga, I guess. But yeah.
Oh, the movie arc or whatever.
Yeah, the movie arc.
I think.
So
Yeah, okay.
I like it. I think it's great. I know. Had you asked me like a year or two ago, I would have put in Masterpiece, but I think it's great. I'm putting it above Explosion World. Come fight me. Come fight me. I know. I like it. I
have nothing to do with this man's opinion. Just saying.
I like it. It's
I've
good.
never seen it, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But just know that I have not seen it.
It's
and
addictive.
I don't.
It's one of those like
No
you
opinion.
hate it, but it's addictive.
No comment. All right. Anyways.
All right. Okay. If you thought Rent a Girlfriend was bad, boy, are you mistaken. because now we have Domestic Girlfriend, which
Oh boy.
in the openings. Okay,
No.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna.
What
Sorry,
what
go
were
on.
you gonna say?
No, I thought you were gonna put it in masterpiece. I was like, no way,
No,
bro.
no, I'm not gonna put it in masterpiece. No. I'll put it in. I'll put it in good. I think people shit on it. Like it's not bad. It's not. Mm, I'll put it like bottom of good. Um, okay. It was written by a woman, and she was basically writing about like this guy who, um. Okay, my brain is dying. I'm getting tired. Sorry. Okay, so this guy has a crush on his teacher, right? And he's also kind of like a little bit of a loser, I think. And then he goes to this mixer and hooks up with this girl. Long story short, like a week later, or maybe even a day later, he doesn't have a mom. I think the mom maybe passed away, and the dad's like, okay, I found a new girlfriend who's gonna be your stepmom, and I'm gonna marry her or whatnot. So the girl he hooks up with and the teacher, who is his crush, becomes his stepsisters. The teacher's the older stepsister. The girl he hooks up with is the younger stepsister. And it's just such a bad plot like created, and yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like it's so bad you kind of want to just finish it kind of animes, but yeah, a lot of people shit on it for it being like so like trash. But okay, also, if we're doing a tier list of the opening songs, its opening song would probably be in Masterpiece or God. It does not deserve that OP. It is so good. It is such a crazy good OP. But yeah, I think that's what I have to say about it.
Once again, I have not seen Domestic Girlfriend, so none of his opinions reflect mine.
Let me
Anyways.
see how much more we have real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I think we have... Dude, we're not even
lot more.
halfway done.
Well,
Dude,
again,
we
part
only
two
got
tomorrow.
through like 60, I think. Okay.
Bruh.
Let's try and... Oh, God. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
keep going.
We...
All right.
Where were we... Yeah. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
You're wasting time. Okay. All right. Doraemon. Classic. I will put it in good because again, it's kind of like SpongeBob, where it's like a long running, really. Put it above. Okay. thank
Yeah,
you.
I know, I know. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, Doraemon, a really fun, family friendly anime that's been long running. It like the synopsis is really simple, but it's really nice, and I think they had a 3D movie that kind of just encapsulates the general plot of like the general start to end of the like story. And I think it was really done well. But anyways, yeah, Doraemon's pretty good. I like it.
All right.
All right.
Let's try and
Next.
speed run like a lot. Can we do that?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Go.
All right, Dino King. I have not watched it. I would like to watch it because I remember back in when I used to go to Vegas, like way back in like the early 2000s. They used to have card arcade machines from Japan, and Dino King was one of them. And I really liked I liked playing it. I don't think I have the cards anymore. I probably lost them.
All right. Gamers?
All right. I don't know gamers.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I don't know. I've heard about it a couple times, and I don't know. Maybe it's a slice of life, maybe it's a romance. I'm not really sure, but I wanted to watch it at some point, maybe. Okay. Next one.
All right, Gegege no Kitaro, another classic anime. I will also put it in good. I think that's like one of the more like it's a remake, so I guess technically we'll go to and watch because I haven't watched a remake. I only watched the classic one from like or one of the older remakes from like the 80s, I think. But yeah, it's a fun like anime that's based around a Japanese yokai, and it's nice. I guess again it will probably go and watch because you know it's a remake. I don't know how different it is, but yeah,
Japanese yokai, that's a ghost story, right?
yeah, or monsters.
Monster
basically.
story. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, yeah, but yeah. Basically, the original is a classic. But this one I'll put in want to watch. All right, Gintama, put it up in masterpiece. It's my second recommend or third, I guess. But yeah, Gintama, probably my favorite shonen of all time. Really, it balances comedy and action really well. The story, just so good. I love it. The main character is probably one of my favorite shonen protagonists of all time. It's just really good. The comedy is a bit more like geared towards Japanese people compared to Konosuba, but I still find it pretty funny because I'm Japanese.
All right.
All right.
Kobayashi Dragon
All right,
Maid.
All right,
This anime
Kobayashi Dragon
bored
Maid.
me. I want to sleep.
I will put it in good. And I'll put it above friggin' Domestic Girlfriend Screw You because this is one of those animes that actually kind of improves on the manga surprisingly. Like the last episode of season 1, like in the manga it was just like kind of like another comedy, like oh misunderstanding haha kind of moment, but in the anime they actually made it like a moment of like heartwarming like character development, and I really like that. So the anime definitely is pretty good. I like it.
I think it started off
And
pretty
that's
strong for me. What do you call it? By the end, I don't know. I don't think I ever finished season 1. I kind of just got
Yeah,
bored.
I think the ending of season 1 was really strong. Like it definitely did slow down towards the middle, but yeah, the ending was like superior to the manga, which was surprising.
Okay. Is there season 2 now, right?
Yeah, they made season 2 like I think a year ago or two.
Yeah, because like the studio burned down, right, or something.
Yeah,
It took
and
them a
then
while.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, iconic little dragon girl. She's funny, I guess. Kana. Okay. This one? Is this
Alright.
you?
No idea.
Okay.
Nope.
I don't know. Art style look kind of cool. I kind of want to see it. I have no idea what this is. Okay.
All right.
Next
Oh, Gakogurashi. I'll put this in great. I really like it. It has that plot twist where it starts off as like kind of like a girl, four girls, you know, kind of just doing shenanigans in high school, or was it even high school? I don't remember. But it turns out that it's actually not a fun anime in a school. It's actually a zombie apocalypse, and it has some really dark but really good moments. I really like the characters, like the plot twist. Just had me floored when I first saw it. I really like it. I kind of hope they adapt the rest of the manga.
All right. Fire Force. I've seen a
Never
couple of
seen it.
episodes of this. I think this is Fire Force. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it
Um,
is. I think.
Yeah, I saw a couple episodes of it. I think it is kind of interesting, but I think I also heard like that it maybe wasn't that good. But I don't know. It's not like really high up there. I don't think I even really care to watch it, but I don't know. I'll put it somewhere down here, I guess. Okay, next one.
All right, Full Metal Alchemist, another really good anime. I mean, you know, it's been on top of Anime Mal for like decades for a good reason. I feel like the author's research into alchemy is like actually like borderline insane because it's like so accurate from what I hear, and like the story, it's not super unique, but it's still really good. I'm assuming this is Brotherhood because that's what I know. That's what I watched. I do know that Full Metal Alchemist 2003 had a completely different story, and I don't know if it was good or not, but looking at Brotherhood, I think it goes in great, really good story. Obviously nothing complex, but it's definitely up there for a reason, I feel, and really like the characters and the plot and the world building and the power systems and all that.
All right,
All
next
right,
one is Cells at Work.
Cells at Work, fun anime. I think it's good.
Fun anime, very informational, right? It's kind of
Yeah,
modeled
very
off.
information.
It's basically like it takes place in like in your own human body, like the average human body, and like how your blood cells or different cells in your
Yeah.
body respond to like different diseases. They range as like small as like just like a little flu or a little cough, all the way up to like heart disease or something, right? At least in the white one. I did watch this with my mom, which was really nice. So fun memories. I think it was pretty great.
All right, yeah.
Nothing like not crazy great, but I think it was great. Then there's Cells at Work
Maybe if
Black.
yeah.
Sorry, what were
Yeah.
you gonna say?
I just said that maybe if I watched Cells at Work, I probably wouldn't have gotten a B in biology.
Oh.
I would have done a bit better.
Yeah, it actually did help me on one biology test, which was kind of funny. And one of our friends in a classmate, she was like kind of curious about the anime. I told her to watch it, and she's like, "That actually helped for the test." I'm like, "Yeah." Anyways, Cells at Work Black is like the season 2 sequel to it. I actually have
Spin-off,
not
basically.
seen it. Have you seen it?
I've read the manga. I would put it in good. It's I mean, in terms of informational value, it's pretty much equal to like Cells at Work, but it's a lot more depressing because it takes place in like a freaking alcoholic's body, and
It's
Yeah, I
more
mean,
like harsher diseases, like things that you
yeah,
don't want to have at all.
yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I
yeah, it's definitely it's a lot more adult oriented as well. Yeah,
yeah.
I guess good. I think I like the original
I did
better,
see
but
episode one. Yeah,
mhm,
I think it's just the same thing, really. Like
yeah,
nothing different. I
yeah,
like instead of like male white blood cells, you get like
yeah, the hot
pretty
female ones,
stacked
hell
female
yeah,
blood cells. My mom was like,
yeah,
"What the
dude,
heck?" Okay.
bro,
Nisekoi.
they're yeah. Nisekoi, I have not watched it, but I am a bit slightly familiar with it. Um, all I'm gonna say is I really like the blue-haired tomboy girl.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
Want to watch?
And it's a pretty popular romance anime.
All right. Fairy Tale.
Fairy Tail. I watched. I actually did it. Did I watch it? I don't even remember. I feel like it kind of lives in the same headspace. Or I guess I guess it'd be more fair to put in watch, but I don't know. Like, I hear a lot of people equate it to kind of like My Hero Academia, but like from episode one, I already like the main character Natsu a lot more than Midoriya. So I think yeah, but yeah, just watch for now. All right, Fate Stay Night, the original Stay Night route. I will put it in okay because yeah, okay. Put it below GT. I like GT better. Um, let's see. Yeah. So the problem with trying to adapt visual novels is again, unless you do something as stylish as Monogatari, you can't really just get everything you want in the anime. And yeah, Fate Stay Night kind of just fumbled a lot of things, but I still don't think it was terrible. It was a gateway to Fate for a lot of people, so I'll just put it in okay. Also, Stay Night route is the worst route to fight me. High School of the Dead. I watched like one episode like years ago. I should probably continue, so I don't know. Maybe it's a bit more fair to put in watch, but a bunch of girls in a zombie apocalypse, and there's a lot of fan service. Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Oh, Kiniro. Oh wait, yeah.
yeah, I think we watched this together as well.
Yeah, I think we did, huh?
Yeah,
What do you call it? Standard Slice of
Slice of
Life.
Life.
We saw this like 6 years ago too. I think
Yeah,
like
around the same time we
maybe
watched
like
Blindness.
yeah, we were like what 14, 15 or something like that. Um, when we saw this,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Would you put good? Okay, I think good, right?
Maybe good, yeah, but above Domestic Girlfriend at least,
Okay.
please.
Um, yeah, yeah. It's pretty good.
It's nice. It's yeah, I like the funny memes, fun characters,
Yeah,
nice.
there is a
calm.
couple of
Yeah.
honorable memes. It's chill. It's comfort. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's another Monogatari. Just put it with what Want to Watch. We already talked about that.
Okay.
All right. Happy Sugar Life. Also Want to Watch, but I've seen like clips of it. It's kind of like let's say Gakko Gurashi or School Life, in where it has that cutesy aesthetic, but like deep down, it's full of like dark themes like kidnapping essay. Like it's really like twisted and dark, but I kind of am pretty curious about it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, Want to Watch. Anyways.
Right.
All right. Anyways, Grand Blue Fantasy. I've only played the mobile game. I know that they made a fighting game and a full-on console game recently, so I would like to check those out. But yeah. I mean, I haven't watched the anime, so I guess it would go to Want to Watch. But if it's anything like this mobile game story, I think it'd be good. But yeah, for now, Want to Watch. I have no idea what that is.
This next one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure why I put this in. Oh wait. Actually, I recognize this one. Wait, this is that. I think this is like that cafe latte, cafe mocha, cappuccino.
My internet just died for a second there. My bad. Oh
Cafe
yeah,
latte, cafe mocha, cappuccino. Yeah, it's
yeah.
this girl.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me show it for the viewers. Yeah, this girl. I think. What is this even from?
I don't know.
Uh. Gochisa. Oh, is the order a rabbit? Okay, yeah. Is the
Oh.
order a rabbit?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just know that clip. It's iconic, I guess. I don't know. I definitely want to see it first before Citrus, I guess. I don't know.
Whatever. Watch list is just all over the place. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So that anime, The Way of the House Husband, I think it's called. Okay. The animation is ass. So I guess it would go in bad. Like if we're talking about the anime alone. So yeah, the anime alone would go bad. But like the manga is really nice. It's about a former yakuza who like becomes a house husband, and it's a really fun slice of life. It's really funny. I like it. I really wish the anime was better, but as it stands, it's bad. Yeah, animation just. Ugh.
Next one.
All right, Girls on Panzer. It's a anime about girls in tanks and they go to school and practice being soldiers. I have not seen it, but it was definitely iconic in the early 2000s, so definitely want to watch.
All right. Next one.
All right, Goblin Slayer. I don't remember putting this one, but I have seen it, so I think this one would go in good, I guess. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons influenced anime where the main character just really likes killing goblins because goblins like to do with women and all that crap, and it's really dark and all that. But I mean, putting that aside, I think it's not terrible. I think it's all right.
All right.
Maybe a bit better than okay, yeah. Initial D, another iconic anime from the 80s, maybe 90s, I don't remember, but it's about basically like street racing in Japan, and it has that sort of like Eurobeat aesthetic, and I have not seen it, so it's one to watch, but it's definitely iconic for a reason. And I would definitely like to give it a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd give it a shot too. I think
Yeah.
like most 80s animes, you just can't go wrong, right? 80s,
Okay.
90s.
Yeah. All right. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. So this one's a weird one. So this one's another, I think, yokai related anime, and I haven't watched the anime, so it's one to watch. But,
Yes.
like I heard the original, like they're remaking the anime already. Like I think the original, the anime adaptation came out like 2017-ish, 18 maybe, but like I heard it was like not that good, so I heard that they're remaking it for some reason. I don't know, I'm not
Interesting.
too aware of it, but yeah, there's that.
Is this one me?
Yeah.
I don't know. The cover looks interesting.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think I remember seeing
We're
a
running
trailer
off
for
fumes
this.
here.
Yeah, I am. Okay.
All right, probably in like I don't know, a few minutes, I guess.
Yeah,
All right,
we'll
yeah,
call
go
it pretty
on.
soon. We'll call it before JoJo.
All right, yeah,
Yeah, we'll
you know what?
open.
Call it before. All right, yeah, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, okay. I don't even know what the name of this is. I've seen ads about it. I think it's probably just another romance slice of life. I do want to watch, so yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Himoto Umaru-chan. Let's see. I watched it, and I would put it in. I think I'll put it in good, above Domestic Girlfriend. Screw you. Let's see. It's another slice of life comedy anime where like this. There's just like perfect like a girl who like in society seems like the perfect the perfect girl basically. But when she comes home, she's basically like a slob like me who like only plays video games and eats junk food and crap. But it's a funny anime, not much plot, it's funny. Yeah. All right, next up, skip that because I'm gonna talk about that one a lot.
Okay. We'll throw it back
Uh,
down.
Put it next to the no bring it back up. Put it next to the one with the moon. Yeah, there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hinamatsuri. I have not seen it, but it is. I would definitely like to because it was definitely another one of those like really funny haha animes that seemed really good. Has a good sense of humor. Honestly, like from the jokes I've seen from clips, it would definitely be it really up there and great. I don't know about the plot, but yeah, for now, want to watch. Pretty high priority for myself. But yeah, just putting want to watch.
Okay.
And then Hikaru no Go, this one I don't think it was that popular in the West, but it's a pretty popular shonen jump anime / manga in Japan. I'll put in want to watch because I haven't seen it, but it basically covers Japanese chess, and the main character kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh has like this spirit who like looks over him and helps him out. I guess I'm not sure about the plot, but yeah, it goes over Go, which is Japanese chess, and I'll put in want to watch.
All right.
And I am all right. The next couple, I'm gonna talk about in great detail. So maybe we
Okay.
save that for tomorrow. And
So,
after that, we also have JoJo.
oh,
So yeah,
JoJo.
I think we call it here for now.
All right. Let me see if I could get
Oh,
some dumb shit out of the way really quick.
yeah, sure.
Like I know down here there's like fucking like banana cat shit. I think I
Why'd
did
you
see
put that
this.
there?
I've actually seen it. It's like
Really?
minis.
Okay.
They're like 3-minute episodes or something.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Minisos,
it's
yeah.
like literally like lobotomy content.
Coco Melon.
Is yeah, I hope that's okay to say. I'm sorry if it's not, but yeah. I basically
Yeah,
it's
Banana
like
Cat fans are gonna cancel you now.
I
on Twitter.
did. The funny thing is, I hope it's the right show I'm thinking of. Maybe okay. I remember seeing something where it's like it's 3-minute episodes, and it's like it takes place in like this like fucking like open area in nature, and it's like I don't know, like just fucking cats and bananas just doing shit. Maybe you gotta watch it while you're high or something. I was not. It's just like what is going on here? To be fair, I will put it above Citrus and want to watch. So, yeah. Let me see if there's any other things I could like call out really quick. I don't know. I think that's it for me. Do you see anything really quick that you want to say? But
No.
I think everything else for me,
Oh wait,
yeah.
it might end on a stinker, but you see the. Actually, you know what? No, I'll talk about it in great detail tomorrow. Never mind.
All right. I think that's a good way to end it. We still have a whole lot more, but we have a lot of really solid ones. I mean, we have Suzume coming up, which was a good movie. Spy Family, Violet Evergarden, iconic ones. Pokemon's iconic. I like Lycoris Recoil, so there's a Bocchi the Rock, so there's a lot of good stuff coming up soon. And then JoJo, all that. But
Oh man, the first couple we're gonna talk about, it's gonna be me just talking for like 30 minutes, bro.
yeah, I am probably gonna adjust the order just so we can you know, yeah. But I think
Yeah.
I probably want to open up on JoJo tomorrow. So
Sure.
yeah. So let me. I guess we'll end the stream there.
Yeah.
Let me
Thank you for
retitle this really
watching.
quick.
Part one.
Part 1. Yeah.
All right. If there are any viewers, again, I'm not seeing the chats. I don't. Yeah, I'm not looking at chat. So, if there's people still watching, thank you for watching. Please support Lorenzo, Enzo Beats, and yeah, check out my channel when it's ready. It's not ready yet, so yeah.
Part
Here's a sneak peek for what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about episode of Bardock. If you guys like Dragon Ball, yeah, baby. But yeah, thanks for watching.
All right, so that
Yes.
was ranking 250 plus anime with my friend, part 1. I think it went off. It went well so far. I think we're
Yeah.
being somewhat fair. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Not too much in the very bad. We still only have Angel Beats, which probably doesn't deserve to be there.
Yeah, I don't think it does, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
You know what? I might put like Darling in the Franxx and Very Bad, but I'll consider it tomorrow.
All right. Well, that was it for today. Thanks for everyone who was watching, and I don't know if you stayed this long, 2 hours and 17 minutes in, then thank you for watching. Part 2 will be tomorrow at probably
Gotta have
around
a-
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock PST. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. Good night.